Where'd you all come from? That's a lot of you. Oh my god. There's so many. Look at all the Kohi beans. That's so funny. It's so cute. Kawaii. Kawaii. Look at the Kohi beans. Oh my goodness. They have bodies now. I'm not Skiza. I'm not just hearing things. The Kohi beans are real. Let me move this up. Look at you guys. You speak. Oh my god. Real is so real. Look at everybody. Kawaii. Dance. If you type exclamation point dance, you can dance. Dance for me, Kohi beans. Let's go, boogie woogie. You can jump, you can dance. Look at them go. Oh my god, they're so cute. I'll move this up a little more. I need to see you. Oh, and if you catch the stars, you can earn little points to get accessories as well. Oh, you guys, you got it. Hey, Aki, nice work. Stop it, don't attack each other just yet. Hey. Hey, relax. Stop the violence. This is Kohi bean on Kohi bean. Look at them go. It's so funny. Oh wait, I should probably put myself on the screen, shouldn't I? Hi. Hi, look, it's my room. This is my webcam. This is currently my webcam, so you can see me in my room. The merch is in my way. There we go. Hi, everybody. Kohi no heya! Kohi, it's me, your caffeinated idol, the adorable sparrow Kohi. I am the mascot of Kohi Bean Shop Cafe. And I'm a brand new VTuber. My second stream ever. Yippee! Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back everybody. Live sparrow reaction. Live sparrow reaction. Wow. Wow. Take a look at that. That doesn't happen every day. It's so funny. Did you see a lurking VTuber on Sai's stream? Zuff Alpaca, no. I was sleeping most of today because I stayed up all night. I stayed up all night to edit the YouTube VOD because I was consumed by guilt. I was being eaten alive by guilt because I wasn't able to successfully have a multi-stream to YouTube. So I edited the ultra mega cut of last night's debut down to 15 minutes. Please, if you haven't, please watch the mega cut. I spent like 3 hours editing it. Kohi does have a YouTube. Like I said, my YouTube will be a lot more active from now on, where I will do edited videos, fan dubs, clips, and also animations and real content. So there's lots of really fun things to come. So of course, if you can't always check out a long VOD, and you are more of a short VOD or edited video type person, the YouTube is there for you guys. I'm trying to be as accessible as possible. But how are you guys? I remember I have to make sure I thank all the donos because I didn't do it yesterday. Oh my gosh. I'm good. I think it's because I'm also really tired. But I was so nervous yesterday. I'm sorry. I was not myself. I'm not me when I'm anxious. Let me move this over. I forget that I'm a right looker. I look to the right a lot, so let me move you guys so it looks like I'm talking to you guys and not just looking into the void. Alright, let me move me over. I'm gonna turn off the funny box. Okay. Chat, move over so I'm talking to you. Okay. My merch, move it over. There we go. Now we're good. There we go. Now I'm talking to you guys for real. New Kohi model, yeah! Brand new Kohi model. Honestly, the permanent base model for now. So, you're gonna have to get used to this one. I lost my idol clothes. But I'm still an idol, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I hit my knee. I'm sorry. I hope it gets better. Only 2 hours means 2 hours? I didn't see a difference. I didn't know what you were talking about. What was I talking about? What did I say? What was I talking about? You did well on it, I'd say. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's Agnes Tachyon! I was gonna do the voice, but I had to buffer a little bit. I had to think about it. Arhiko Idol, don't call me that! What the? Oh, I said I saw no difference. Oh, I wasn't myself. I really wasn't. I was so... My brain was buffering. Really bad. My brain was ultra mega buffering. And I was so... I don't know why I was so anxious. I think it's just because I was gone for so long. And I was trying to make a good impression. But it's fine. It wasn't a huge crowd to begin with, so at least I didn't... At least I didn't look too cringe in front of a larger audience. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Very nice model. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna thank the donos really quick. Before we start and chat a little more. I'm gonna go back to normal too. Let's turn this off and let's get into the meat. Into the meat of things. Hello! Hi! Hi! Hello! Hello! I'm not used to the new setup. I'll be for real. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to the new setup. Remember when everything was really brown? Remember when everything was super brown? Very coffee colored coded. I'm not used to the blue. I feel like a part of me is like, that's so much teal. That's so much blue. But it's a nice contrast. I'm usually more of a monocolor person where I'm like, I like one color with accents of like white, gray, and black. So to have another color enter the fray, I'm a little... That's a lot of colors. That's a lot of colors for me. But... Hello, Zuto. Welcome, Kankahi. Welcome in. It matches the shop colors, but I miss the brown a bit. I'll get used to it. Yeah, it's gonna take getting used to for sure. I know it's a big change. It's a lot brighter and contrasting now. You're looking shinier now. Thank you! Kira kira! Yeah, don't forget to get your daily cups of coffee. And now you got your little Kohi bean avatars. They're so cute. I love them. I love you guys. I get to torture you later. No, I mean, don't worry about that. But yeah, let me thank the donos really quick from last night before I forget. And then we can also just catch up and just yap for a couple hours. All right, Clockwork, thank you for resubscribing. Sound off, Kohi beans, get caffeinated. Cell, also thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. Yay! Risco, thank you for resubscribing. Welcome back, Kohi. So excited to see you again and what you have in store for 2.0. It might have been a tough road getting here, but I hope you know all us Kohi beans love you and wish the best for our adorable caffeinated sparrow. Also, P.S. I apologize. I got ambitious with my gift and it won't be done until Christmas, and I hope you like it. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. To get any sort of gift is a true blessing. Thank you for thinking about me. In a sea of much more wonderful people than me, I am really, really grateful that I get any sort of attention. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, get those daily cups of coffee. Get those daily cups of coffee in. Don't threaten me with a good time, Kohi. What do you mean? Yes, of course. A good time. A good time. We always have good time here. Only good times. Never bad times. Never mentally ill times. May our mental darkness clear up in the new year, to be honest. These little sparrows give me so much joy. I'm glad. Welcome back, Jules. I love them. They give me cuteness aggression. I'm about to pick one. You know what? Just for fun. All right, let's see which one of you am I picking up here. Let's see. Ooh, I've got options. Here, I'll pick up There we go. We got this one. Wow! Look at! I can pick you guys up. Whee! Yippee! Wow! Wow! Wait, I want to try and eat you guys. Also, I'm so bad at formatting. Okay, let's put that there. There we go. Okay, now we kind of good. Now we kind of good. All right, come here so I can see you. Where are you again? I can also pin you. So funny. All right, let's make an example out of Clockwork Logic. All right, there you go. Wait, let me get it so I can make sure your text box can be seen. All right. Let that be an example towards the rest of you to behave yourselves. My spleen. Look at him dangle. This is so funny. Chat has been blind. Also, Kite, thank you for resubscribing. Perfect Genius Kohi-sama. I'm so happy. Get to see you stream again. Even at my work. I love you, Kohi-sama. Thank you, Kite. Thank you. Azure Flame Reaper, thank you for tipping $25. Welcome back, Kohi. We all miss you, including Belial. Stop bringing up Belly on my chat. No talking about males on my stream. No male mentionings on my stream, please. And Clockwork Logic, thank you for the $50. Welcome home, Kohi. I know it's Christmas because we got the gift for you. Happy 8 months, even though I'm watching you for the first time, I guess. What are you bonking me for? I don't deserve a bonk after everything I've been through. Except Don Hung? Alright, listen. Don Hung is like wife adjacent, okay? Don Hung is wife adjacent. That doesn't count. Don't use that against me. Emily B, thank you for resubscribing. Kohi, so happy that you are back and very excited for your 2.0 model. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Hayami. Miss Hayami, thank you for resubscribing. Congrats, Kohi, on your debut. Hayami heart. Hayami heart. Hayami heart. And of course, Memes, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you. Where's Sente? Thank you for resubscribing. So glad to see you, Kohi. So glad to see you guys again. So glad. And also, Where's Sente? Thank you for the biddies as well. I'm going through the list. Luz, thank you for the big hundo gifted as well. Holy. That's like the majority of the list that I've just scrolled through. But thank you so much, Luz Lace. The big MVP of our stream. Thank you so much, Luz. You're definitely helping Kohi keep the lights on and recuperate all my funds that went into VTubing. Hello, Kai! I love your head wings. Thank you! Those are my flappies. Those are my flappy wappies. They're not my ears. They are my wings. Because in all purposes, in all respective purposes, why would you just put your wings on your back? That's so basic. Put them on your head. I've got a big head. Make it bigger. Increase the volume size. Big like my Ahoge too. I love my Ahoge as well. Boing, boing, boing. Sadly, I'm just passing to say hi because I'm really tired, but nice to see you again, Kohi. Good stream. Thank you, Zuto. I appreciate you. Your new model and the cute chest bros are cute. Thank you, Akabi. Those are you guys. Now you guys can be little sparrows. So literally everyone in this chat, you will appear as a sparrow. Oh, there you go, Clockwork. Clockwork fell down. You can jump. You can dance. I think the commands are under the stream avatars panel on Twitch. But if you don't know the commands, the basic ones that I can remember are exclamation point dance, exclamation point jump to jump. So when you see a star floating by, I can actually activate stars, I think. Yeah, ready? You guys can catch a star. Here it comes. So this is the jump star. You gotta jump and time yourself to get it. There you go. You got it. You got it. You got it, Kai. Nice work. And you can earn extra points. And then you can do exclamation point attack. You can do attack and then you can type any name. Don't add the name. You have to type the name. And then your Kohi bean will attack another Kohi bean. We also have boss battles and playing basketball. There's so many cool little mini games we have with the stream avatars. I'm so excited to continue using them. The items, we have a coffee cup on your head, a Mikan, aka little orange, citrus. We have a Game Boy and a knife. and those are basically more towards the subs. I have to give my subbies something special. But if you guys save up points, you can also change your eye color for your Kohi bean. But all your feathers stay the same. All your feathers stay the same. Because I like the coloration of sparrows the best. Please attack me. No, Rain! Did I just get thrown? Do you want to be? Where are you, Rain? Let me grab you. Where's Rainville? I got you. I got you. Ready? Woo! There goes Rainbelt. There goes Rainbelt. So cool, isn't it cool? This is so fun. Okay. So more scuff, by the way. I couldn't figure out the gift that Mr. Mew made for me. My friend Mr. Mew made me a gift, which I think is a little stream asset that I can hold on stream. I wasn't able to figure it out because I'm dumb. I'm sorry, Mr. Mew. So I'm gonna have to configure that with Mr. Mew, and I'll have it for the next stream. And also, I couldn't figure out TITS. I'm also dumb. So I'm gonna have to ask someone to help me. I am that technologically impaired. If it's not very streamlined, simple, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. So I will have more things to show off, and you will have more things to do to me. That sounds bad. You will have more activities to participate in, I mean, during stream. Oh, it's hard being a streamer. No! Yamero! Hello, Kohi. Hello, chat. Welcome, Nictimus. Love the new model. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys like it. I was actually really scared that the Kohi beans wouldn't like it. I was scared that the Kohi beans would think I'm ugly. Hello, Brad. Welcome back. Can I have uppies? Where are you, Kamito? Where's Kamito? Kamito Doko. There's so many of you. That's Jules. That's Vanguarder. There's Brad. Peru. There's Kamito. Hi, Kamito. Hold on. Come here, Kamito. What? Come here. Come here. There you go. Okay. This is so fun. I could just do this all the time. I could do this all day. I am entertained. I don't know about you guys. I am so entertained right now. I could sit here just watching you guys all day. It's so fun. What I heard, TITS is very iffy. Yeah, it's really like finicky to get working just right. So I'm gonna probably ask one of my friends who uses it how to appropriately set it up. But we have everything ready for it, right? We have the Kohi bean assets ready, so I'm not too upset about it. We just have to figure out how to get it working. You can't throw me, I'm too big. Look at you, you're small. Look at you, you're too tiny to throw me. You're too small. What are you to me? Where are you? There's Jules. Clockwork. There you are! Nope, that's right. Oh my god, Rainbelt. There you are. These Kohi beans are in the way. There you are. Ooh, you're so small. What are you gonna do to me, little man? What are you gonna do to me in the face of your caffeinated idol? Alright, away with you. Away with you. Unlimited power, it's true! Suffer the wrath. What do you mean? Ew! Don't fart! Don't fart! That's disgusting! Stop! Don't figure out the hidden abilities! Stop discovering things! If you don't like TITS, you should try ASS, Automated Slingshot System. Okay, is that also the same thing? There's a slingshot system in here as well. I can get the slingshot. I can sling you guys. Alright, Master. Stubbs. Weong. Why are you attacking each other? Look at that. I can spring you up. Weoing. Kohi, I missed you. Good morning. Hello, Jackson Blade. Welcome back. Konkahi. It's me, Kohi. But again, thank you to all of the subs, the resubs, the sub donos, the actual money donos. Thank you for everything yesterday and all the biddies too. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be back. I'm having fun. We've got so many things in store. Like I said, everything is all rehauled. There's no more old assets left. Everything has been remade from the ground up. And this model's also brand new. Do you guys like my silly eyes? Do you like my silly eyes? I love them. I love my silly eyes. This is truly my vibes right here. You gave us free roaming in your domain. This was bound to happen. No, this is my domain expansion. I always get the first attack, and it's guaranteed to hit. Whee! Pyoing. Waiting for memes to come in so I can attack him. Oh no, everyone's gonna attack memes. Kohi, it's a dumb joke about tits and ass. Oh. I thought you were being sincere. I would have fully believed if there was a system named ASS to match TITS. You can't hold that against me. How am I supposed to know? Because it would actually be a thing. I would not judge it. I would just think like, okay, yeah, makes sense. We already have TITS. Automated sound system. Okay. I don't like it. I love it so much. Yay! Yippee! I'm chilling up here, looking at people below me. You were all beneath. Well, not anymore. You apparently fell down. I didn't even notice you falling. You got the blue archive girl, cat eyes. Yeah, it's Koharu. Koharu is also my favorite character. I really like her. She's so cute, kawaii. She kind of looks like me. A little bit. Like if I had pink hair and the flappies were black instead of brown. Koharu looked like Kohi. That's why I like her. I don't know, she just got such a great design. Super kawaii. Don't mind me, I'm just slowly bleeding on chat in the thin hole. No! Jump. Jump. Also, those little stars bouncing off of you are if you've caught lots of stars. And you have lots of points. So you shine. But it's also me, I'm Kohi. Whoa! You okay over there? But yeah, I wanted to go over my after debut feelings. And I also wanted to ask you guys how you've been lately. What you've been up to lately. So I will say after debut, after literally a month of planning. Stop! You used all of your coins! You used your money for evil, for violence! I can also blow you up, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm not gonna blow you up just yet. We're saving that for later. But yeah, I wanted to say, I'm glad to have it out of the way. I'm glad to have it out of the way. I am proud that I managed to get everything done by myself. A lot of the things I am proud of are all the things I managed to do completely solo. Like getting my entire new just chatting screen set up, getting all the pieces functioning, and getting all the folders set up so everything's layered and movable and customizable over here. I'm glad that I was able to stick to my schedule and work as hard as I could. Of course, I do have criticisms of myself. Can't exist without having the good and the bad. So I definitely wonder, and I think perhaps maybe I did lack in a little more concise planning when it came to promotion. Promotion is probably my biggest weak spot. I am not the type of person that's really good at like hyping myself up. I definitely prefer letting my work speak for itself, but I think in a space like this, it's not as easy as being like, these are my credentials. I made this piece of art all by myself. And I guess you have to be more forthcoming. You have to be, I guess, more loud. And that's kind of not me. As you guys know, I do my best. I have a criticism. You're too much fun. What do you mean? Too much fun? I think we need more. I don't think there's enough fun. I think we need more fun, to be honest. Great job, dear. Thank you, Jack. There's a Kohi sniffer redeem. It is my, it's a voice clip. It's one of my most infamous voice clips of myself. A lot of my sound redeems are me or my friends' voice clips. I just realized someone gifted me a sub to you yesterday. Thank you, Leslie. Yeah, definitely thank everyone. If you got a sub from someone and you didn't get to thank them, make sure you thank them at some point, for sure. From what I've heard, I'm pretty jealous of your achievements. Really, Perusa? Thank you. Aw, don't be jealous. I've been at this for a long time. And even when I'm a new streamer, right? I am very, very young when it comes to entering like streaming and video content. What was the word I was gonna say afterward? Oh god. I'm fairly green, right, when it comes to video and streaming content. However, I've been doing freelance and art for a long time. My hobby's always been drawing, writing, and like doing voice stuff, aka like covers and fan dubs, since I was really young. And I didn't take it seriously as my job, and I should say that was more so in the artist field. I didn't like consider doing art as a job until like the late 2010s, maybe like 2017, where like I actually like planned out my first merch ever. I like tabled at a local con. It was nothing impressive. I feel like we've come such a long way when it comes to conventions, because conventions back in the day would be at like your local college or a local fair, and you just set up a table and you put everything flat on the table, or you have a cork board propped up by like a box. And that was me with like my 5 items. But it was a really good first experience, and it motivated me to get better. And yeah, I like went really hardcore into making merch. I'd say like 2019, 2020, because the one benefit of the lockdown and the pandemic was that I had so much more time to focus and sit down on merch design and drawing and getting better at drawing. And I really haven't been that proud of my art until like maybe the past year or so, to be honest. Like I had so much time to finally lock in and increase my abilities to become even more professional looking. But yeah, I haven't really been at it that long. To be even for art, like business wise, I've been at it for like what, 5-6 years now. And when it comes to streaming and video making, I barely have like a year under my belt when it comes to actually doing these things. So there's lots to learn, and I know so many other creators are at this for years and years and years. So I think where I'm at, there's so much room for improvement and a lot more that I can do. So I don't want to be too complacent. You've come a long way since I've known you, and it's awesome to see how much you've grown. Thank you, Jules. It's been a really rough road. I feel like half of the time when a lot of like opportunities come your way, sometimes you don't expect it, right? Like one day you're just drawing fan art, and then like the next like voice actors and companies are like, yo, can we work with you? And it's like, huh? What? Me? Me? Humble bird living in little nest and treetops? Me? Yeah. And then, I don't know, work just keeps coming somehow, and it worked out. That's not to say I haven't worked hard for it, but I do think luck is a part of the game. Sometimes certain eyes will see you. And yeah, it works out that way. But, it's not easy. It's not easy being in any creative field. I feel like streaming and video making especially is even more daunting. Let's go gambling. Look who it is. It's Memes. Memes987. Oh, Memes. Come here. Come here, Memes. Oh, look at you. I'm gonna eat you up. Gobble, gobble. But there you are, Memes. I've been waiting to do this to you. Have mercy! Oh, now you want mercy. I've waited so long to do these things. To finally get to do this to the Kohi beans. Who thought that they had any sort of agency in my domain. Alright, we're gonna pin of shame. No, not you. No, no. No, Rainbow! Come here, Memes. There you go. You can't lick me. You can't touch me. You're not even close to me. Haha. You're not even close to me. You can't lick me. You can't lick me. You can't even get your... What do you can't? You don't even have a tongue that long. Can't even reach my flaps. Look at him struggle. Look at him struggle. But welcome in, Memes. Welcome in. Oh. No, Kirby! Kirby, no! Kirby! Stop, Kirby! Oh my god, I did not miss Kirby. The first Kirby. of my return. I mean, the first Kirby of my entire career. Ugh. Yeah, I did manage to make the hypercut of the debut. It is under 15 minutes. It's like 14 minutes and like 30 seconds or something like that. So basically 15 minutes. But yeah, I cut down an entire 2.5 hour VOD into 15 minutes. I thought that was a really interesting experience to like cut it down. I cut it down to like 30 something minutes and I'm like, that's really long. Let me see if I can kind of like cinch it up a little more. And then I got it all the way down to below 15 minutes. So I thought that was a really fun experience. I'm learning to love video editing a little bit. Not that it is particularly easy per se. I think it's a lot easier than drawing and correspondence and graphic design for sure, but I think learning like timed cuts, knowing when to put sound effects or landing jokes the right way by adding a little extra flair when it comes to effects. It's hard. It's a little hard. But a part of me that used to make AMVs a long time ago. Oh my gosh, does anyone know what AMVs are anymore? Do you guys know what AMVs are? Animated music videos, anime music videos. Where people would take like Kingdom Hearts and Naruto and put them to Linkin Park and Evanescence. But I think my AMV editing skills where it's like I gotta time the cutscene beat to the song because there was no effects on Windows Movie Maker in the 2000s. You had like a rainbow filter and a wobble filter. There was no masking or cutting or anything fancy back then. So you had to just time certain cutscenes to the beat of the music to make it sound satisfying. And that's kind of like what I'm proficient at least. Kohi, you can't concentrate caffeine that much. I was bouncing off my walls after I watched it. Oh my gosh, I'm glad. So there you go. A testament to if you watch the Kohi 2.0 failure debut video. Well, there he goes. You will become extra caffeinated. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't diss my I'm not dissing it. I'm asking if you guys know what it is, because I know there's a lot of younger Kohi beans that might not know what it is. I have a bunch saved from the early 2000s. I unfortunately lost my old YouTube channel, which also had my old fan dubs and covers on it as well. It got terminated because of copyright, and I was too scared to counterclaim the copyright, so then my channel was gone forever. What was I gonna say though? No, yeah, I only managed to save like maybe 1 or 2 on a flash drive. Don't attack Kohi! Hey! You're not supposed to attack your caffeinate idol. Where are you? Where are you? There's so many names. Where's Memes? Memes, where are you? Memes, when I find you. You're blending in! I see what you're doing! You're blending in with the crowd. I'll find you. I'm gonna find you. Let me find you. There's Kite. That's me. That's Jazzy. That's Perusa. That's Loaf. Hey, where are you, Memes? There you are, Memes. Oh, I see you. You've literally outed yourself. Come here. There you go. Bomb costs 10. You only have 6 gold. You gotta get some more gold. Oh, you gotta grind. See? If you wanna have fun with your stream avatar, you gotta watch. You gotta watch and watch for the stars. If you look for the stars, if you're good, if you behave, maybe I'll give you a little star. You want a little star? You want a little star? There's one. There's a little star for you. Oh, there's a little star. You can jump for it. Jump for the star. Why are you blowing them up? Stop. You blew them up into the star. Congrats, Perusa. You got the star by being blown up. I can't even get a chance. That's what you get for misbehaving. If you misbehave, no good boy stars for you. No good noodle stars for you. No good noodle. This is rigged. Then behave yourself. If you're bad, you don't get good noodle stars. My sister used to burn a bunch of AMVs she found on YouTube on CDs for me and my other sister to watch. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's an amazing idea. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have burned my AMVs and old stuff onto a CD, because then it would have been retained permanently. Because Papa Kohi like wiped our old computer as well, so all my old files are gone. Oh, one of the streams or one of the videos I wanted to do, I did find my recording device that I did use back in the day. It's so cringe. Okay, so I didn't have any fancy microphones or a PC that I owned. There was the family computer. The family computer used to be in the computer room, or like the family room, right? It was like separate from everything else. Like you would go in that room only to really use the computer. Because it was also away from everyone, so you know, you could like do your own thing, listen to music, play game, or do homework, and it wouldn't interrupt the living room situation where everyone was watching TV. So I used to have an MP3 player. So I'm gonna explain this for the Kohi beans who are young. So we didn't have everything on one device. You know how like smartphones are basically a mini computer in your hands? We didn't have that. If you had a phone, it was used to call people or text people. If you wanted to listen to music, you had like a CD player, a boombox, or an MP3 player. An MP3 player, the one that I had, it was called a Sansa, S-A-N-S-A. And it had a microphone. It had a recording device, so you could actually record on it. So I was like, oh my god, this is the future! I have my own recording device. So I would sit. I would sit and record covers. I would play the music in the background. It was so scuff. It was so... I would play like the karaoke off vocal in the background, and I would sing over it with the recording device. And I would sing songs really bad. I was not good because I was very young. I was a child, basically. I was basically a little baby egg, a little fledgling doing this. And so to find the recording device, I have hundreds of recordings. And some of them, I was saying some really crazy stuff. I was saying some crazy shit. I was saying things that that made me gasp. There's one specific recording that like had me screaming because I was like, what are you saying? You're so small, me. It's weird having these, like, this time capsule of myself. It's so bizarre to have this time capsule of myself where I've, like, I've wiped all memory of probably 80% of the things I said and did on this recording device. So to go back to it had me shook. Had me shook. Remember recording stuff to use for your ringtone? Yeah. Hi, Kohi. Just stopping by because I'm sick. Just want to say I love you, Kohi. Thank you, Mr. Soup. Welcome. Mr. Soup, where are you? Where's Mr. Soup? Mr. Soup, do you have a body? Are you corporeal? There's Mr. Soup! Oh my god, it was the first try. Oh, there you are, Mr. Soup. Mr. Soup, yippee! I wish I could put you on my head, but I can't hear. I'm gonna pin you, though. Come here. Oh, oh. Come here, Mr. Soup. No, that's Emily. Mr. Soup. Nope, that's Milk. Milk! Milk Balbe! Ah! Okay, Mr. Soup. There you go. Mr. Soup, welcome! Welcome! The prehistoric Kohi Alright, calm down. Okay, relax. I wasn't alive that long ago. Maybe my ancestors were. Birds are related to dinosaurs. Does that mean I'm like semi-related to dragons? Would you say dragons are more lizard adjacent? Or more like dinosaur adjacent? Or is it like the dinosaurs also brought forth the lizards? And then dragons were a facet of the dinosaurs. Or were dragons dinosaurs? These are the real questions we should be answering. Let me see. I used my MP3 player to cheat once to help me pass my science class. And somehow I still got a C even with brief summaries of the main answers. I honestly blame the teacher because I thrived in all my other science classes. That's so funny. You were really big braining that. Hello, Roy. Welcome, Konkahi. Where's Roy? Where is he? Oh, well, let me use my hands. Where are you? No. That's me. That's Risco. There's Kite. There's so... I love how many there are. Oh, Milk. Jules. Agi. Oh, Japanese name. Goodbye. Ganon, nope. Milk? No. Milk! Guys! Oh, there's Roy! Yippee! I got him. I got you. Oh, okay. Let's put you over here. Dang. I saved Roy from being blown up. Yippee! I love pinning the Kohi beans. This is so fun. This is so fun. I had long hair. It was easy to hide my headphone cables. Oh, I remember that. Oh my gosh. Kohi beans. Kohi beans. Did you ever used to like... Oh, okay, I don't know if Kohi beans probably did the same spy psyop that Aki did, but I remember when kids would have like their MP3 players or their phones or their iPods or their touch minis. And they would put, like, you would have, like, earbuds, the wired ones. There was no wireless earbuds. That didn't exist yet. So you'd plug in your earbuds, you'd put it inside, like, a hoodie, and then you'd wire the headphones up inside of your hoodie and put the hood up and hide the earbuds under your hair if you had hair. Or you'd tie your hoodie, like, tight against your face so you could hide the earbuds. Oh, my God. Crazy, because I remember kids would try to listen to music during class, which is like, why would you do that? What if the teacher calls on you? Do you have no fear? These kids are built different. I don't know what maybe they didn't care. Maybe those were the kids that didn't care. They're like, I don't care if the teacher calls on me. I gotta listen to Nickelback. Kohi, where's my kiss at? Mwah! Welcome back, Rioni! Kohi! Rioni, do you see yourself amongst the sea of Kohi beans? There's so many of you now. I was a good student until community college, so I also was a good noodle. What is it? I think, you know what it is? I think in childhood, it is interesting to see that usually those of us that just were good in mandatory schooling, like elementary through high school, usually afterwards, we become the most rebellious. It's just kind of like, all right, I'm gonna get through the system and make things as easy as possible for myself, and then I'm gonna act out. But then you have kids that are the ones that act out during mandatory school, because I do think the system is difficult to traverse through, and it's very restrictive. And it's funny to see how a lot of them mellow out afterwards. Not everyone. Some people always act out, but it is funny to see the reverse happen. I had a hoodie with built-in earbuds. That's crazy. They used to have like gimmicky merch. You would go to like a Target or a Walmart and there'd be like a t-shirt or a hoodie and it'd be like, comes with free earbuds built in. How would you wash it though? Do you have to take it out each time? Or were they waterproof? I'm thinking of it. I think you probably have to take it out. I was always quick in high school, so I was able to be fast and then got to be on my phone. No! The phone memes! The phone! It's rotting your brain memes! This is why he became memes. Memes is like... It's like your villain name. I'm not saying that you're like a villain, but you know what I mean? That's like the alias, right? That's the alias that memes took on. Meme's entire story is that he became brain rotted enough. And he lost himself. He lost his humanity and became the Aeon of memes. Now he presides atop the fridge. I'm at 60p video quality right now. I can't see mine there because I can't see names properly. Oh no, Rioni! I'm sorry. If you watch the VOD at any point, Rioni, if you watch the VOD on a better device or when your phone can figure itself out, you'll be able to see yourself, for sure. You don't, as far as I know, in terms of taking out the earbuds of the hoodie that comes with the earbuds built in? Did they not think about that? Did they not think about the fact that you're gonna wash it? You're supposed to wash your hoodies kind of frequently, right? Okay. Controversial question. How often... Okay, relax. Stop. I know you're judging. How often are you supposed to like clean a jacket or a hoodie? Because as far as I know, I maybe washed like my winter jacket maybe like once a year. Is that okay? Because I only like wear it outside. It's like an outside thing. The hoodie, like a hoodie I'll wash like after a couple uses. I don't like wash a hoodie after one use. Cause it's like big. A year? What do you mean? Why are you judging me? One a week? I clean after using it for like 2 to 3 times. Is that a hoodie or a jacket? Once a week if it's cold out. Oh, is that a hoodie or a jacket? You guys have to answer specifically if it's a hoodie or a jacket. 2 uses for me, but I'm from a tropical country, so yeah. Okay, so Rain isn't using hoodies or jackets that much. That's fair. I wash my hoodie once, maybe twice a week. Okay, yeah, let's see that's reasonable to me. I get nervous. Once a week, no matter what. I see. Depends if it gets dirty. What's up, Kiwi? I'm not a Kiwi! Do I look like? Where are you? Razzle, I can find you. I can find you. Where's Razzle? I'll find you. There's Nick the Miss. Memes. Clockwork. Where are you? Show yourself! Perusa. Memes. Umi. Show yourself, Razzle! I found you! Oh, I've got you now. Oh, I've got you now. Come here, you. Pin of shame. Pin of shame. Pin of shame. Okay, let me just scroll up. If you wear it constantly, then regularly, maybe 3 to 4 wears. If you barely wear it, then maybe after you wear it. This is for both. For jackets and for hoodies. Since I live in a scorching hot tropical islands in the Philippines, I use my hoodie like once in a blue moon. Like in a span of a year, I used it once. Unless if there's low pressure, okay. Well, if you're only wearing it once, that's fine. But I'm wondering like, okay, it's not like I go out a lot. But I do remember like a winter jacket, we wouldn't wash them all the time. Just because it's like, it's an outside jacket. Do you know what I mean? Like it's already dirty. That's why you like hang it up. And you don't put it in your closet. See, I didn't ever put my winter jacket in a closet. Papa Kohi always hung it on the hook next to the door. Like, I remember as a kid, like, when winter came, we'd wash it. And then when winter ended, we'd wash them again. And then leave it for next year, basically. Unless it, like you said, unless it got dirty. Like, maybe if, like, I splashed mud on it, tromping around in the slushy snow. Or if it got a little salty. Or if I fell. We'd wash it and dry it, but I feel like for the most part, I didn't wash my jacket. But yeah, hoodies I wash maybe after a few wears. Especially if it's like an inside hoodie. I saw my life flash before me. Oh, you wait. Just you wait. I have bombs. You thought you were the only ones that could blow each other up? I could blow up this whole place and act like I don't know nobody. You probably only wash your... I wash my... Okay, first of all, I don't wear pants that often. So that's 1. Number 2, I do wash my pants. I do wash my pants. I wear them a couple times, and then I put them in the hamper to then bring it to the washing machine. See, in my treetops, I don't have a washer dryer inside my nest. I have to go to the washing machine room. We have a washing room. We have a washing room attached to the treetops. So I have to go there in the cold. I have to walk over there. I have to waddle over there and load in my laundry. And we have an app for it now. It's so weird because I used to use like quarters. I used to have to go get quarters. I would go steal quarters from the laundromat like down the street. And then I remember they started putting up signs like, stop stealing our quarters. And I'm like, it's not just me. It's not like I'm getting like $100 worth of quarters. I would just put in like $10 worth of quarters. I'm sorry. I guess the laundromat was becoming more and more strict because they weren't getting the return on quarters. They were probably losing money on quarters. Though I'm not sure how that would happen. Like maybe they expect people to like load in the quarter, like put the money in and then put the quarters back so they could put the quarters back in their stock. So maybe they were just running out of quarters. But anyway, I will go get quarters and I'd have to put the quarters in the machine. But now everything's an app. Which I kind of don't like. I don't know. Is that just me? What would you guys prefer? Would you guys prefer putting coins inside of a vending machine or a laundromat machine, like a washing machine or dryer? Or would you prefer having an app for it? Because, like, what if your Wi-Fi doesn't work? Or what if, like, your phone died? What if you don't have a phone? I feel like a lot of people do have phones these days, but I don't know. I'm not that attached to my phone. I'm really not. If it's a sleep house hoodie, then maybe once a week when you also do the rest of your laundry. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, that's where I'm at. I prefer coins. I support money laundering, so can't just say that. You can't just say, just conveniently, that you support money laundering. Oh, like laundry. Got it. Oh, yeah, I also support laundry. The laundromat. I prefer an app because I despise change. Okay, that's also understandable. Having to carry around the change. But I feel like when I go out, I always have my bag. And my bag always has change in it. I feel like I have more change than dollar bills these days. I feel like I've gone from someone who used to always carry cash a little bit. Not a lot. Like, but you know, I always had like, you know, $10 in case something happened. I didn't have a card for the longest time now that I think about it. And I still don't have, like, you know how you can pay with your phone? I don't have that either. Like I said, I'm not attached to my phone. I still have a lot of the older world sensibilities of me. But yeah, I haven't been carrying cash that much. But I also don't go out that much. I use my card now. I like using my debit card. I'm scared to use my credit card. What if I become addicted? To buy now, pay later. What if I get addicted now to buy now, pay later? Must use debit card instead. Coins when getting like a soda is better than you need a phone app to use this. Yes. Okay, if it's a vending machine especially and they're like, you need to use the vending machine app. No. I guess I'll be dehydrated then. I guess I will remain dehydrated. I guess I will not treat myself to a sugary drink either. Guess I'll die. I also prefer if I can put at least my card. Like if I can tap my card, that's fine. But I also like putting the money in there. But I do remember the woes of vending machines. God, Kohi beans. I feel like I've lost more money with vending machines than anything else. I feel like 70% of the time, most vending machines I would use would literally chip me in one way or another. Like I've had like some really lucky experiences where like sometimes you get 2 chip bags instead of 1, or you know someone's chip bag got stuck and you get something heavier and then you knock it down and you got 2 snacks instead of 1. But I think when it comes to drinks, I've had such bad luck. I remember I went to a convention last year. Kohi Bean shot booth at a convention like last year, and we were really thirsty and tired after setting up the day before. And we're like, man, we forgot to bring water. I'm gonna go see if there's a vending machine. And there was a vending machine around the corner. And I was like, oh yay, yippee! And I put my money inside the vending machine. And it ate my dollar. The worst feeling ever. And it was just broken. And it's like I couldn't even get the dollar back because it like I pressed the button and like I heard a noise. It was like, rrr. But then it didn't fall. It didn't fall. Sabishiyo. Sabishiyo. So it literally jipped me. Fake vending machine. Scam. Scam. The only time I care about an app for vending machine is in Japan. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. But I'm sure the vending machines in Japan are better well taken care of than like the random ones you find at convention centers or like along the street. I don't even see vending machines around America that much. Have you guys noticed that? For those of you that live in America, or for those of you that have visited America, we don't have like anything outside. I guess they don't want theft. Theft is like a big problem. But I feel like I don't see vending machines that much outside of like airports. Or like I said, convention centers. Like business places. Do they have vending machines in schools? I haven't been to a school in a hot second. I do remember there being like some drinks or snacks in certain schools, but I know certain schools don't have them at all. I'm gonna scroll up. I missed some messages. I'm too scared to use my debit. Credit at least gives a buffer for scam charges. That is true. You do get a text. I think like, even though it's really unfortunate to get scammed, even though it's really scary to use a debit or a credit card, and to get like fraudulent cases where people steal your number and try to buy off of it, I do think it's a lot easier to stop it nowadays though, right? And it's so much easier to get your credit card and debit card restored. What are the chances, like what are the cases where the bank gives you problems, where they're like, no, yeah, sorry. Yeah, they bought $5,000 in lottery tickets, but we can't refund you for whatever reason. I feel like especially if it's like someone buying something from a completely different place or a different country, it's really easy to like stop it and freeze the money. Do you think, would you have problems with the businesses you're trying to buy from? Like for example, if you bought like off of Amazon, $5,000 worth of lottery tickets, would it be Amazon that's like, nope, well, someone's gotta pay for this? I don't know. There's so many things I don't know, but I wish to know. You know what's interesting? I'm going on so many tangents. But you know what's interesting? The more I ask questions about how certain things work, or the more I realize that even simple things in our everyday have a sort of mystique to them, I become more curious. And I then become... I have the self-actualization that I don't really know that much. I always feel like I know a lot, but then there's still so much I don't know. I think that's also a beautiful part of life, is to continue learning every day. There are a few vending machines in my high school and my colleges. Oh yeah, colleges. Yes, colleges are also another hot spot for vending machines. I feel like colleges have a lot of like food sources available. Food sources. The watering hole of the college campus. I think that's good because college students are always on the go. So it's really nice to have convenient food sources at a college campus. Do you guys... Okay, this is another question I need answered. Or someone give me some insight, but... Does any... Okay, let's say for example, a college campus has like the best burrito restaurant inside the student union or on campus. If I'm not a student, but I still want to get a burrito, is it possible for me to go in and go get it? Like, what if I just want to eat at a really good burrito place, but it's inside a college? Is that weird? Is that weird? Does that happen? Do you just like get like families are like, yeah, hell yeah, Burrito Friday, the buy one get two free. This would never happen. Buy two get one free burritos on Friday. We're gonna bring the family to eat. I'm always curious. Kini narimasu. Airport, schools, rest stops. Yes, rest stops also have vending machines. But rest stops also will just have like convenience stores, I guess, too. I see them more often now at the train station. Whoa, train station! We don't have a train station here at the treetops. My school used to have vending machines until Michelle Obama took away all the unhealthy food. No! Michelle, why? Michelle! Honestly, that's why I use Chime. We had some jerk get our card info and rack up $500 in charges for expensive pet supplies. I see. And we disputed the charges and got a new card. Okay. It's a hassle, of course, right? Because you gotta freeze the card, and then you can't use the card, and you have to make sure you don't get charged for that items. Those items, sorry, I can't English anymore. You have to make sure you don't get charged for those items, and then you have to wait for the new card to come in, right? And for them to clear you out. So I guess it's more inconvenient than a really scary emergency. I feel like a long time ago, when credit card fraud or like cards getting stolen was a bigger deal because there was no like automated systems. You had to like call your bank and go to the physical bank and get everything figured out. Interesting. I did a summer camp at a... I gotta get get that changed. maybe my buffering is because maybe I'm taking in too much CO2 levels because I clearly didn't change the batteries on my CO2 detector. My bad. I'm sorry, okay? I've been busy. I had to get debut done. I've had so much work to do. Please have mercy on me. I am but one humble bird. I did a summer camp at a college and we got to eat at the food court and it was so good. Oh, this sounds so good. I love food courts. I miss food courts. I could go on so many tangents. I'm having so much fun yapping. I love yapping. I love like going from one conversation topic and it keeps snowballing into the next. This is when I have the That's my brain. My brain also needs a charge. Oh, also thank you, hype train! Yippee! Thank you for the hype train. When it comes to getting food on campuses, it depends on the campus. Some will, some won't. Some will only give specials to students. Is that usually because it's a private campus? Like, you know, some places are locked. I think a lot of places are locked these days and need like a student card, right? Because they don't want strangers to come in, which makes sense, right? I do remember my friends who still went to classes at the time. My friends who had their campus, it's all pretty much open. Or when I go to conventions, when I table at a convention, when Kohi tables at, or where Kohi Bean Shop a booth. Oh my god, I can't breathe. Okay, I'm good. Okay, let me rephrase this. When Kohi Bean Shop booths at smaller conventions that are at colleges, I usually find that a lot of the, like, food court areas are separate from the student buildings or class buildings. There's like a little like roundabout and the entire circle has like little shops and food restaurants and stuff. Depends, my school is an open college so anyone can walk in and buy food or chill in the library. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. Like some schools, some colleges are like public, so everything is basically open. But I do think I guess it would be a private college then, yeah. I worked in a college store and there was a Dunkin' in the same building and I could buy food there, but I think the students got a discount. Okay. I remember there being a Starbucks. Can you imagine? Oh my god, can you imagine just having like a nice coffee place like a Dunkin' or a Starbucks or a Timmy's? Inside of your college campus, they probably make hella money. They probably make hella money. It would be such a nice like study spot too. Nice study spot. With my uni, you could go into the student union and buy stuff even if you're not a student, but without a student ID and dining dollars, you need to pay tax. Okay. That's how they get you. Also, hello, Ninen-san! Welcome! Kankahi! It's also, yes, I'm catching up to chat. I'm scrolling. See, my bank just prints new debit cards in the bank. Inside the bank? Sorry, I'm moving my leg. They just do that in-house? I thought you had to get that outsourced. Like, it has to come. Like, there's like a credit card printing facility. Professional yapper. That's me. I'm good at yapping, if anything else. I love just yapping about stuff. I don't know. It's kind of cool. It's like comforting. It's nice to be able to bounce off of chat and talk about just anything, really. It doesn't always have to be anime or game related. Though that is my forte. I could go on for hours. But I do think it's more interesting to learn things about each other and to learn about life experiences together as well. Those bastards charge me an arm and a leg and there's never space. No, memes. But you're just a little guy. Look at you. You're small. Where are you? Whatcha? There's Nick? No. No, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta get the pin off. Memes. Look at you. See, you're just a little guy. Look at you. All of you are little guys. You're so small. Chisai dana. Look at that's me. This is Kohi. Oh my god, the stars are just shooting like crazy off of me. Nine-san, look! Mite. Kawaii no susume. Susume-chan. Kawaii. Wow! There's a Starbucks in my campus and across the street from it. Across the street as well? They're really monopolizing the area. They're like, only us. No other coffee. We had a bookstore with a Starbucks until rent for the building got too expensive. Oh, bookstore. Oh yeah, right. Bookstore because you have to buy texts. the textbooks, right? What are you doing down there? Oh, you're hugging. Oh, you can hug each other. I forgot you can hug. You can hug each other. That's so cute. Oh, Ninen-san. You don't have enough money to gamble. You gotta keep watching. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll give you guys some stars. You want some stars? You want some stars? Kohi beans? Kohi beans. Give me some emotes. Spam some emotes if you want stars. Let's see. What's a good emote for stars? What do we want? Give me like... If you're not subbed, use any of them. But if you want stars, do Kohi hooray. Do the Pim emote. Do the Pim emote. Go on. Yay! You want stars? You want stars? Here they come. I'm gonna give you some stars. Here comes the stars. Mocha Cookie with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Konkahi. It's me, your caffeinate idol, the adorable sparrow Kohi. Oh, you blew up the Kohi beans. Oh no, my Kohi beans. Oh no. I forgot that the raid activates the bombs. That's so funny. But thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. I've also just returned. Mods, can you shout out Mocha Cookie for me? But yeah, I've also just returned. Brand new VTuber. Yes, yesterday was my very first stream. This is my second stream ever. But yeah, here's some stars for you guys. All right, go get them. Go get them. Go on. Go get those stars. Yeah, I tend to forget that too. It's okay. But I hope you had a great stream. Rest up. Eat. Drink. If you want to hang out, feel free to. We have our stream avatars active tonight. And I'm enjoying just yapping about anything, really. We're just catching up. Talking about life. Char's looking at a notification. I feel like when it comes to the holidays, I get the most texts ever. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's like, oh, so many plans. No! 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 Yes! Corby! Nasty! Stop! Please! I'm gonna graduate. I can't do it. Kirby's harassment. It's too much. Kirby Sekuhara. Ooh, nasty. But it is interesting to see that even my head is too big. Even my head cannot be completely consumed by Kirby. I have to continue to grow my brain. I have to continue to have a big brain, a bigger brain, so that Kirby can never consume me. My head will become too big for Kirby to consume. I will defeat Kirby myself. Oh, right. He's smiling friends. Yeah, I wanted to talk about... It's on my nose. Oh, well, that's my brain, to be honest. That's when I see Don Hung. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Am I a lizard now? Oh yeah, you know what? I've got my hoodie. Lizard. 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 Am I a lizard now? Am I a... This is like... It's so funny. Help! Okay, relax. Relax with the lizard. Relax with the lizard. Why are we spamming lizard? But okay, I will say, you know how like the lizard man is like the reverse skinwalker, right? Where like it's just the lizard people pretend to be real people. But I'm like the reverse lizard person. I'm the reverse lizard man. Because I'm a bird. I'm a person now that's pretending to have a dragon hoodie. Pretending to be a lizard. Are dragons lizards? See, we've come back full circle to the conversation we had earlier in stream, where are dragons more adjacent to the lizards or more adjacent to the dinosaurs? Or are they their own thing? I don't know. We're gonna find out those answers before I graduate for sure. Before I leave this planet of the virtual world, before I leave the virtual space, we definitely need to figure out if a dragon is more lizard adjacent or more dinosaur adjacent for sure. ADHD lizard moment, it does get me to stop. I can't function when noises are happening. Too many noises are happening. I can't hear the Tanji. Is that on purpose? Really? Uh-oh. I can hear it. It's on. Let me see Tanji. I can only hear it? Hold on. Doesn't make sense. Tanji. Oh, okay, it's on now. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to all my settings, but you should be able to hear it now. You should be able to hear. Can you hear that? Can you hear it now? I'm not a scammer! This is my first time streaming ever! It happens? Okay. Did that work though? Did you hear it? No? What? I have Tanjia on. It's here. Huh? Okay, try. Hold on. Try again. Is there double audio? Or is there just my audio? I don't think it should be desktop. Tanjia has its own audio. I don't know why it's doing that. It's not me! Tanjia. It's got all the volume up. Properties? Okay. Can you hear that? Nothing? I can hear it. I don't know what to do. Visible on stream and recording. We got it. Source properties. Control audio. Let's try this. Control audio. Okay. Beep. Beep. I have to voice act all the Tanjias. That's pretty crazy. You guys can hear the alerts, right? Like, you guys can hear this? You guys can hear that, right? You guys can hear that? What? Stop. I'm getting scared. You guys are scaring me. You can't hear the sound effects? This is the just chatting screen. Okay. Okay. Can you guys can hear the BGM, right? Do you hear double BGM at the moment? Or no? Is it just one BGM? Double, yeah, okay. It's one BGM. Okay. It's one BGM, there's no double. So don't lie! Is there double BGM? Do you just hear one or double? Because I'm turning on the desktop audio to see if this fixes it. But the desktop audio looks like it's doubling up. Okay, all right. Let me see if I play the alerts and if this works. What the? Did you hear that? Did you hear Kohi what the? Okay, you heard it. You heard it? Okay. Play the Tanjia. Right, like someone play a Tanjia. I'm sorry, I'm making you pay for Tanjia. Okay, play one cheap Tanjia for me. I don't have it open. I can't play it. Can you hear it now? Can we hear the Tanjia? Can we hear it now? Did we hear the oof? Did we hear the boop? Okay. For now, no, don't lie. Don't lie! Please be honest! Stop! Yeah! What did I do to deserve this? Stop! Can you hear it everything now? Kohi! Can you hear everything now? Leche, thank you for resubscribing! Thank you for 37. Thank you for 37. Look at everybody doing a little dance. Okay, I have to make sure I keep desktop audio on for whatever reason. We're just tasting the Kohi. What do I taste like? Do I taste like everything you ever hoped and dreamed of? Did I taste like all of your hopes and dreams? Put this here. Do I taste like all of your hopes and dreams? Okay, that's good. I like how I can move everything around at my own free will. I can also put the chat away as well. We can put the chat box away. We can hide this. And now it's just you and me, Kohi Beans. Now it's just you and me. He's silencing us. No, you have look at your bubbles. You have your bubbles. See? If you want to see yourself talk, you have to type. If you want to see yourself speak, you need to type. That's the only way to communicate now. You have to actually communicate. Kirby, can I draw you as Kohi? Oh my god, I call myself Kirby. I'm losing it. Kohi, can I draw you as Kirby? If you must. All I request is that you make me like my hoodie. Make me blue with these eyes. Make me the most cursed little dragon lizard Kirby that you can think of. The hoodie's so cute. Thank you, Post-a-Lot. Welcome in. Kohi, welcome back. We're decompressing tonight. I'm showing off the stream avatars. I wasn't able to get the TITS working, nor did I get Mr. Mew's gift to work. I'm gonna figure that out with him later. So those will be for probably, maybe, hopefully tomorrow or the day after that. Which I will say, I'm gonna work on the cover to finish it by the 22nd. So Kohi cover, my spoken for cover, the Teto song, will be releasing, I'm aiming for the 22nd because I'm gonna work on it tonight and tomorrow and get it all set up to premiere on YouTube for the 22nd, and then we can watch it together. We can watch the premiere together. Yippee! And then the concert, my Christmas concert with Obake Palm, the Play Asia VTuber, and literally almost 100 other VTubers. We're having a huge Christmas concert, and I'm singing Last Christmas with everyone. We'll be on the 23rd. So we'll stream earlier that day because I believe the stream is at 7? I think it's 7 p.m. EST, the concert. So we'll stream a little earlier that day. I'll give you guys a heads up. I'll give you guys a heads up for sure. So the heads up for the concert will probably happen tomorrow / the 22nd. And then on the 23rd, we'll stream a little earlier. We'll hang out. And then we'll raid into the concert. Yippee! Teto mentioned. I've been into a lot of the newer Teto songs. For real. Teto Kasane came back in a real way that matters. I'm drawing you eating Danhung's horns. That's really cursed. I wonder what they taste like. The eyes make me feel like Kohi's gonna peck chat. You never know. You don't know what to expect. I'm a live wire, baby. I'm a live wire. I'm crazy. You don't know what to expect when it comes to me. 1 second, I'm perfectly fine, and in the next, I'm crashing out on you. To touch on the subject before the sound scuff, dragons are the side evolution from dinosaurs. They're split from dragons and birds. Whoever was more suited would have become the more dominant of the creatures. That's why birds are more prevalent, so dragons and birds are cousins. I know that. I know birds would be adjacent to lizards / reptiles from the dinosaur split. But the specifics were dragons a part of the prehistoric era? Or did dragons come after the prehistoric era? Like, are they a subdivision of the dinosaurs, or are they a subdivision more so of the lizards? Or are they completely different? Are they just their own thing? Are they their own species? Is it like, is lizard / reptile a species, and then dragon is a species, and then you have specific dragons? Like, I don't know. We need to study this further. I do remember as a kid, this also led to my fascination with dragons. I remember being really young, and on the Animal Channel, I think it wasn't April Fools, but I know they would make mockumentaries sometimes. Maybe some of you guys will remember this, but they would make like a fake documentary on like fake animals or fake creatures. But I didn't know that, so they had like this entire mockumentary on like dragons and their anatomy and what they would have looked like on Earth. And like me, I'm like, oh, they were real. Dragons were real. See, they had the fire sacs in their throats, the ones that could breathe fire at least. Oh my god, and the wing structure. It all makes sense. So I thought the dragons simply went extinct. I thought they were real for the longest time. So when I learned that they were real, I was so sad. I was so depressed. We got a legitimate bird brain here. All right. That's a little derogatory. Calm down, Borfus. Borfus! Where are you, Borfus? Borfus? I got you. Oh, there you are. You've got nowhere to run. You have nowhere to run. Where are you? That's Chesarin. Chesarin! No, I'm sorry, Chesarin! Calm you. Yes! The pin of shame! The pin of shame. The pin of shame! The pin of shame! That could be you. You also could have the pin of shame. Oh my god, wait, that happened to me with the mermaids. I remember the mermaid one. I do remember the mermaid mockumentary. I didn't think that the mermaids were real though. That one was a little more sus because it's like, okay, a person can't be half fish, half person. That just doesn't work. I don't think that would ever work. But the dragons one was super real to me. I think they had one on unicorns too. I think they had a mockumentary on unicorns, mermaids, dragons, and something else. I think there was another one that I fell for as well because it was pretty convincing. Ouch! You have to bear with the pain. I was picked up, yay! Is that what you want? You want to be picked up by Kohi? Happened with me and every mythical creature ever. But like, dragons and unicorns are the most believable because they have like the most rooted in reality type like structure, like shape, right? The species makes sense because if horse can exist, then unicorn is just a horse with an extra step. If large dinosaurs existed, if the crocodiles exist, if the alligators exist, if what's the one that's really poisonous? What's that really large lizard from Australia that's mega poisonous? I'm blanking right now. The Komodo dragon exists as well. Like if these things exist, then surely a dragon could exist. And it wouldn't have to be a fire-breathing dragon. Like just a winged reptile would still make sense. It's not the Komodo dragon. There's the other one. There's the other really big reptile that has like bacteria in its mouth. Is that just the Komodo dragon? Is that the one I'm thinking of? Or is there a different one? Iguanodon? No. Leprechaun. Okay, leprechauns. I never believed in the leprechaun. Okay, chat. Which quote-unquote mythical entity did you actually believe in, like, wholeheartedly? Like, I never believed the Easter Bunny was real because there was no way there would be, like, an 8-foot-tall rabbit man. Rabbit person. Anthropomorphic rabbit person. I was also deathly afraid of mascots. Like, you know, people dressed up in mascot suits? I was so scared of them. I was terrified. Whenever I'd go to the supermarket or there'd be a little fair in town, I would cower behind Papa Kohi because it's like, oh god, no. Oh god, it's so uncanny. Why don't their faces move? Why don't they blink? Why is it just made of fur, but it's huge and enormous? I was so scared. So things like the Easter Bunny and leprechauns, I never believed in. I believed in the Tooth Fairy for a little bit. That one was pretty convincing for a while. Until all of a sudden I wasn't getting any more prizes for my teeth under my pillow. Like when I was in the single digits of age, in my fledgling life, you know, things were much more magical and believable. So I remember getting little coins or little toys under my, like super small toys, like, you know, like dollar store toys under my pillow. But then as I grew a little older, like 9, 10, and, you know, I'd pull out my teeth. And it's just like, well, that's it. But, okay, also, I learned that some parents keep their kids' teeth. Which, like, I guess, right? I guess it's like a sentimental thing because, you know, your child is growing up. But it's a little weird to have, like, human teeth in your house. Like, nasty, detached, fallen teeth. Wouldn't they get kind of gross? Do you have to preserve them a certain way, or Do they rot? Like, what happens to teeth after you've just taken them out and keep them? But yeah, Papa Kohi had no interest in keeping my teeth. He's like, okay, throw that out. That's nasty, throw that out. Kohi's sitting there looking at them like, blink. Yeah, that's right, don't dare to blink the wrong way at me. I believe sparrows are real. You can't convince sparrows are real. We're some of the most common birds out there. But we are good birds. I love common animals. I think any type of animal, existing around any sort of animal, whether they be common or not, I don't know. It makes the world feel a little more, less lonely. Like when I look out the window and I'm not going out, and like, let's say I'm really busy, I've got so many deadlines, I'm not gonna be able to leave the nest for a couple days or a week. If I look outside every morning or every time I wake up and I'm able to see the sparrows, the robins, the squirrels, the rabbits, it makes me feel like, okay, yeah, the world still has creatures in it. I am also a creature. Hello, fellow creatures. It makes me feel some sort of happiness. My favorite mythical creature is Kohi. I could be considered a cryptid, for all you know. The caffeinated cryptid. Kohi is real. I won't take my pills. That's right. If you take your pills, if you take your meds, I'm gonna disappear, guys. Don't do that. Unless my mom keeps my teeth. My mom kept my umbilical cord. That's oh, but it's a little ew. But it would be all shriveled up. That's a little graphic for me. They can decay, but they won't like rot. Ew, ew. But that's still nasty. They become all yellowed and browned and stuff. You don't have teeth? You have a beak though? I have teeth. 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 You want to be eaten by me? Come here. Come here, sweet little morsel that you are. Come here. Who am I going to eat? Oh, you're a porpoise. Pew! There you go. There you go. There you go. You can't make me bald. I do not have a bald toggle. I don't have a bald toggle and I never will. I enjoy having feathers and hair. Thank you very much. Let me come back down from here. Okay, I'm here. I'm back up. I'm back. Actually, I like being close. Do you like me being close? Do you like me being close to you guys? Do you like me being right here? Is this what you like? Do you like me being nice and close like this? Kohi's real and has committed several. No, I have not committed any felonies. It's not true. Whatever they've said, whatever they've told you, don't believe anything that they say. It's all a psyop. I am an innocent bird. I am an innocent bird. I haven't done anything. Everyone has a bald toggle if you try hard enough. Not me, though. I'm a special little guy. I'm a special little guy. Are we just worms to you? Hello, banana. No, of course not. You're Kohi beans. You're little Kohi beans. You're little caffeinated morsels. You guys take on the shape of sparrows because I like sparrows. I'm trying to find you. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm trying to find you. Banana, where are you? I'm also blind, apparently. Jules, Leche, get out of here. Nick the Miss, get out of here. Jesserin, over there. Clockwork, over there. Jules, no. Kira, no. Ninen-san. Dedekeyo. Minari. Banana! Yippee! Pin. Gotcha. There you go. Oh, the pin! Ay! Okay. There we go. Yippee! Ah! Look how much fun they're having up there. They're having so much fun. They're having having so much fun! Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back, Kira. Welcome back. Blind gang. I'm not blind. Look at these eyes. Look at my wide eyes. I can see it all. This motherfucker is sending us into orbit. How far can I throw him? Whee! Whee! It's fun being grabbed. Is that what you want? Oh, yeah. In front of Kohi. Leche. Look at Leche. Look at Leche. Post Leche. Leche emotes in chat. Leche emotes in chat. Yippee. Leche. 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 This is one of the birds. Let's go, Leche. Don't eat me. Dovenai. Dovenai. Sacrifice? No, we can't sacrifice Leche. We still need him. Even though he doesn't really do anything for Kohi Bean Shop Cafe, we still need him on deck. Hands on deck. Can you make a Leche stress ball someday? That would be so funny, actually. I could build your very first theme for you. That is true. I should be more benevolent. I have released him. What's this one? Oh, I could put a block. Okay. Now you're trapped. Oh my god, I can trap you guys! Who wants to become trapped? Turn around. Turn around. Trapped. Trapped. I'm building the walls. They cannot escape. They're trapped. Hello, Chili. Welcome. Chili, where are you? Where are you, Chili? I'm putting the enclosures in. I am. Where's Chili? I need to find Chili. Where's Chili? Jesserin, Umi, Minari. Oh, well, we're gonna put them all into the box. There you go. Oh, you guys can try to jump out. Actually, try to jump out of the box. All right, let's put them all in. Ah, there's Chili. Chili. Pin. Join your friend, Chili. Oh my god, the bomb! You also can use bombs to blow up the walls. This is so funny. Oh my god, I'm having so much fun. I am entertained. Wow! Oh my god! They're getting out! They're learning! They're sentient. Koiboki, yes? Yes? Yes, Chili? Oh, you're too poor. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a leeway. All right, the rest of you have to rescue the other Kohi beans. There you go. You have to jump for it. Jump for the stars. Go on, jump for the stars so you can free your brethren. Twitch telling me I'm too broke for bombs, and that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles. Look how they struggle. Oh my god, there they go! There's more that are free. This is so funny. Okay, I'm gonna put a bomb in there. Okay, let's see how this works. Alright, Chesserin. Sorry, Chesserin. Chesserin! Okay, the bomb didn't actually take it away. Can I delete this? What is this? Oh, okay, I delete them like this. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm gonna put the jail over here. I'm gonna put the jail on this side. Alright, let's put the jail over here. This is a little jail. This is the Kohi Bean jail. They can't jump out of this one. Alright, you can't escape the jail. You can't escape the... Okay, here, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little bit of a chance. Okay, there's the jail. There's the jail! Look at all those Kohi beans with their freedom. Who wants to be in jail? Remove all the beams but means? No. In fact, you can go join them. There you go. No! Leave them alone! Oh god! Perusa. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Fair enough. Now we're all in jail. I'm jailed for Kohi Bean jail crimes, apparently. Bird in the cage. Bird in the cage. I've been violated. No, you haven't. Relax. Don't be dramatic. Okay. Who else wants to get in there? Borfus? You can go to jail. Oh, I see that. Chili. The moment you fall from your pinned, you will also fall into the jail. Chili, you will also join your fellow Kohi beans in the jail. Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. You guys can try to jump out. Wow! Oh my god, you exploded a lot of them out. Some of you are gonna fall! No! They all fell back into the jail! I'm crying. Memes, you better not move. Memes! Memes, walk the other way. Oh my god, Memes has sentience. Memes, did you just see the play-by-play? Memes! That play-by-play was insane, brother. Oh my god, did you see that? Memes was hanging on by a thread. Memes escaped the jail. I know my way in jail. I know you do. I know you do. This is so fun. Oh my god. Pin me up now. Oh, you gotta escape. If you can escape jail, I'll pin you back up. But you gotta get out. You can jump. You can afford bombs. Here, I'll give you some more stars. There you go. Here, I'll give you guys the chance. Alright, you guys also have another chance. Get stars to free yourselves. Alright. Oh, you need a little more gold. You need a little more gold. Jump, Kohi beans! Here's another one. Alright. I wonder if you can gift your coins to other Kohi beans. There has to be a command to gift the coins to someone else. You can also try to pool your gold somehow, if you can figure that out. Yay! You got it! You're doing it. I gotta rub my nose. Maybe I shouldn't have made the wall so high. Maybe that's a little too high for you guys. I want freedom! You know what? I'll give you guys a little bit longer and then I'll give you freedom. You know what? Actually, wait, let me try this. Because the walls don't explode after there's bombs. So here we go. Yippee! Alright, let's try and explode them out. Wow! Oh my god! They flew! They left the orbit. Oh my god, I want to see that again. They went so high! They went so high! Oh my god. Tanoshimi. This is so enjoyable. Again. Oh, no, that wasn't strong enough. Hold on. Come on. Okay, let's try that one. Whoa! They're not flying anymore. Team Rockets rocket. Double trouble. Make it stop. Okay, I'll be nice. Okay, we'll free them. Okay, no, here. I'll free you guys. Alright. Let's swap them out. Let's put some new ones in. If I grab you by accident, I grab you by accident. Alright, new jailmates. New jailmates. New jail. New jail. New jail. Who hasn't been in jail yet? I think most of you guys weren't in jail. Okay. New jailmates. Yippee! New jail experience. It's always good to have new experiences in life. So now you can officially say that you have been in jail once. Jump! Jump if you can! But yeah. Let's focus a little bit. Oh, let me talk about where I've been. Go, you put me back in jail. Okay, just hang out. Hang out for a little bit while I chat. Okay, so catching up a little bit. Let's rewind. Okay, rewinding. So, while I've been gone, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I just saw that. You committed murder. Who committed murder? Who committed murder just now? Who was it? Who committed murder on another Kohi bean? Who was it? But yeah, anyway. While I've been gone. Azure Flame Reaper! Jail. Where are you? Come here. that's banana. There, jail. Okay. But as I've been gone, I got to do a lot of really cool things. And unfortunately, bad things happen too. With the good, always comes the bad. So this is a little bit of my life update, just so you guys know. So, the good things. Let's start with the good. The good things that happened while I've been gone. Right? While I've been away from Kohi Bean Shop, from the virtual world. Kohi got to do a lot of really cool projects for other cool people. I got to work with my favorite VTuber company, Face Connect. My Kamiyoshi is from there. And I got to do some of the talents' birthday merch. I got to do their birthday keychains. And I also got to do Face Connect Gen 1's anniversary music video. I got to do chibis for their music video and for their merch drop. And I also got to do the entire Halloween merch drop as well. I did the entire 35 talent roster worth of Halloween chibis for them. And that was a really crazy experience. What else did I do in the meantime? I did stuff for Girl DM. Oh, and of course, I worked on Sayu, the cyborg Seiyu, our beloved cyborg son. We worked on his 3.0. So, of course, I returned with the concept design. I worked on the emotes, and I worked on his panels specifically. And it's just really nice to see Sai continuing to thrive. I like seeing my VTuber kids thrive in this difficult environment that is VTubing lately, and content creation lately, and voice acting lately. So I got to do all that stuff. But I will say, I think a part of me needing to recalibrate my brain into stream mode again, a lot of it is because of my declining health. So yes, unfortunately, in the time I've been gone, while I have been okay managing my bills and everything by taking on lots of work, I unfortunately ended up having a bit of a declination in health. And that's basically a result of a lot of overworking, but a lot of stress and anxiety. So I think the stress and anxiety of a lot of the things happening in my life, alongside needing to meet so many intense deadlines, I had to go to urgent care, and it was pretty bad. I wasn't able to eat. I wasn't able to keep food down. It was getting really bad because I was really lethargic and I was feeling cold all the time, even though I had like sweaters and heaters and blankets on top of me. I thought I was dying. It was probably like the first real time where I'm like, if I close my eyes, am I gonna open my eyes again? So yeah, I had a bit of a health scare, and it just turns out that I just have incredible, severe amounts of mental stress and anxiety, and it was affecting my digestive system. And then of course, you know, if you don't eat, the rest of your body gets lethargic and anemic. So that's why I was feeling cold and tired all the time. I'm a little better right now, but I still have a lot of mental blocks when it comes to like socialization and dealing with a lot of work on my plate and wondering what the future is gonna be like. So there are things that I will keep you posted on. But yeah, unfortunately, while I am still hanging in there, my health did take a bit of a hit. And I think it's more of a cautionary tale that while these are my dream occupations, to be able to do freelance and to be able to stream and make videos and work with other really cool people is the biggest blessing in my life. But I will say, it takes a toll on you. It really does. It really takes a toll on you mentally and physically. So unless you have a lot of willpower and perseverance, I don't think this sort of life path is for everyone. You almost suffered from karoshi a little bit, actually. To be honest, a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to like talk about too many of the depressing details that happened, but real life things hit me really hard. And it's that thing where like everything always happens all at once. It's like this month, right? So it's like, oh, Kohi debut. Oh, Kohi streaming. Oh, this thing revealed. Kohi cover. Kohi concert. And then IkiCon. Kohi Bean Shop will be at IkiCon on January 9th through 11th. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a million things all at once. And then that's kind of on the positive side of like, you know, really cool opportunities happening all at once. But oh my gosh, Kohi Beans. Back in like October, November, it was all the bad things happening all at once. And then I had to keep my composure to make sure I meted everybody else's deadlines. I definitely intended to come back. Remember I kept telling you guys like, oh, Kohi is gonna be streaming. Kohi VTuber on stream finally. September. Okay, October. Okay, November. Like, I fully intended to actually come back in late October, November. But the bad things happened, and then my health declined, and then I still wanted to make sure I got all of my work done before I focused on myself, because I knew if I put too much on my plate, I probably was gonna drop dead. So I basically made sure I finished all of my work that I owed other people, and then I finally hunkered down and got to work on my own stuff this month. The second you said that, Perusa, someone spawned in there with you. Oh my god, they're in jail. They spawned in the jail. Born in jail, just like Don Hung in the shackling prison. I did freelancing for 4 years. It was the scariest, most stressful time of my life, so I resonate with what you say. Yeah, it's hard because nothing is guaranteed. It's really hard to get a consistent income going. A lot of people can circumvent that by having like passive income, by running Etsy shops, or running some sort of like business in terms of like a Patreon or a subscription service or something. I usually see that a lot of the freelancers around me that are definitely a lot more successful in managing their finances, a lot of them have more passive income than anything else. Like, they don't get a lot of commissions, they don't always get to go to conventions and shows, right? They don't get to booth all the time, so a lot of their money comes from like other avenues, or some of them work too. I thought about getting a job, not gonna lie. It's my last resort, because if I were to get a part-time job, that means streaming would take a big hit. Something would have to take a big hit. I'd have to put something aside to have something a little more stable, but it is still my last resort. But if it happens, it happens. Because I still have to keep the lights on. If there's no lights, if there's no Wi-Fi, there's no streams. Everything happens and it's super stressful, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to IkiCon. I'll be at IkiCon in Austin, Texas. What is it called? Rockwell? Rock something. I'll be in Texas at IkiCon. January 9th, 10th, and 11th. 2026, the very first convention of the year. I will actually be there with Mr. Mew. I'll be tabling alongside Mr. Mew, who's joining me as both my booth mate. We're sharing a bit of our booth together. And I will have a lot of my merch from last year. I'll have my Honkai Star Rail stuff. I'll have my original Kohi stuff. I will bring some Kohi 2.0 standees. So if you're at IkiCon, I will hopefully have a couple Kohi standees to have there, at least to also show off. And I have sticker sheets. There's Kohi B Shop sticker sheets. And a lot of other really cool things. So please come pick up some stuff. I don't have everything restocked because it was so last minute. But come bigger conventions this year. If I pray. I really want to get into Offkai. Please let me in. If I get into Offkai, I will have probably the biggest catalog ever this year. Because I'm really prepared. I'm really prepared to lock in for Offkai if I get in. You take however long you need, Kohi. Your streams always feel chill to me. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I know I'm not like the definition of cozy or comfy. I know I am loud. My existence is loud, but not because I am like upset or anything. I am loud because I'm excited. I'm loud because I'm excited. I like having energy. I love supplying the Kohi beats with caffeinated energy. No, Perusa's the only one in jail. Where are the other jailmates? Hey, you can't just escape jail. Hey, Kohi beans? Kohi beans, get back in there. Get back in there, Kohi Beans. Come back to off, guys, so I can visit your booth too much again. Oh my god. Yippee! I mean, we will have the Kohi stand. Like, you know how we have the acrylic standee? I'm gonna have an actual cardboard cutout of Kohi, hopefully. So then you can come visit Kohi, take pictures with Kohi. Maybe I'll have like a little, like, freebie. Like, if you take a picture of Kohi and post it on Twitter, I'll give you a little free something. Something like that. I think that'd be fun. Yapping is just as comforting and chill. Perusa kicked us all out. No, Perusa! Alright, let's put him back in. Who wants to be in jail? Alright, Nina-san. I don't think you've been in jail yet. Alright, yep. Phoenix, there you go. Clockwork? No, Clockwork's been in jail. You know what? I'll put myself in jail. I'll be fair. See, this is true democracy. I'll be fair. I'll put myself in jail. There we go. Be as loud as you want, Kohi-sama. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, I also feel like I haven't been yapping as much either. I've been so busy. Usually the people I talk to the most, not gonna lie, are the Kohi Bean boys. Are Leche and Amai. And I haven't been able to really chat with them that much, because Amai especially is always doing his own thing. And Leche also has to do his own thing. Like, you know, beyond popular belief, on contrary to popular belief of Leche not really doing anything at Kohi Shop Cafe, he does something. He's always doing something. So yeah. I think that's life though. I think that's just life, where if you're really busy and you're locking in and you've just got too many things to do, unfortunately you have to put aside chatting or playing games. And that's just how it is. Ain't no jail, this is my house. Okay, we're tearing it down. Okay, that's it. No, you can't just say that. Alright, now I'm taking away your house. He's on top of the wall! Okay, I'm gonna leave the wall like that. Okay. Look at him! He hopped right up there. Defamation! He hopped up onto the wall to speak loudly! Oh, Leche. As if you could stand against your caffeinated overlord. You know what? I look like a big kaiju. I'm like a titan. I'm like a kaiju, especially because I have my dragon hoodie. Rawr. Grrr. Go! Go! This is giving Finon versus Nanook. Oh my god. Da-na-na-na. 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 Baby, watch it burn. That's the isolation. Watch it burn. Ain't got no hesitation. Come here. Where's Leche? There he is. There he is. What can you do to me? Did you bring me destruction? Say the thing. Say the thing, Leche. Say the thing, Leche. He's singing. No, you need to say, I brought you destruction. Say the thing. Are you ready, Nanook? I brought you destruction. Kawaii. Boing. Boom. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Re-enter the time loop. The next cycle begins. And so the cycle begins again. Leche is just a feeble scholar. He wishes he was. Leche is like a jock, I'm not gonna lie. Leche actually is like fine. Leche likes working out. He's kind of a chap. That's probably what Nanook wants to do with Finon. Watch it burn! So good. The housing crisis all over again. Finon, my Pookie. Reminds me of that girl from Gachiakata in the kaiju pajamas. Oh, I haven't watched Gachiakata, but I heard it's really good. Are you guys watching? Oh, that's a good conversation. Are you guys watching anything lately that you recommend me? Our 2 hours is about to come up, but we can go a little longer. But what do you guys recommend that I watch lately? Like some new stuff, like new, really new. Not like continuations of other series like Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man or anything. Like brand new, shiny, just got an adaptation sort of stuff like Gachiakata. Can I give a good Friday fic rec? That's not my ship. I like Renhung. Renhung is my ship. The next season of anime is coming up in a few weeks. That is true. We are getting the next season. We're getting the 2026 fresh new season soon. All I know is we're getting finally season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm looking forward to it. Because I really like Megumi. Megumi is one of my favorites. Megumi is like my third favorite. Aside from Gojo and Geto. I feel like, while I know there's a lot of like support and love for the main characters of Jujutsu Kaisen, I feel like none compare really to like the absolute overwhelming fan support and love for like Gojo and Geto. I feel like they're like the number 1 and 2 favorites, right? Would I be wrong for saying that? Or do you think like, does Yuji have that many fans? Because I'm not sure. I feel like a lot of the people I talk to, they're always at least a Gojo fan. Or a Geto fan. Or both. But I like Megumi. He's my underdog favorite. My potential man favorite. I haven't watched any anime in months. I spend all my time watching VTubers, Kohi. That's fair. I mean, me too. I was finally catching up with my Oshis. You can jump to get the star! Jump! Jump! Time your jumps! You can do it! It came out a few months ago, but the second season of Has Been Hotel has been really good. Oh yeah, a lot of cartoons are continuing. A lot of the indie cartoons are continuing. I wouldn't say, I guess it's not indie anymore, huh? Since it's like a Amazon thing, right? It's a Prime show. But a lot of those kinds of cartoons are continuing. Can't wait for next year's anime. What are you looking forward to, Rain? Give me some of the titles you're looking forward to. Gachiakata and Secrets of the Silent Witch are definitely my favorite from this year. Yeah, I heard a lot of good things about Gachiakata. I really like that one girl. What's her name? She's the one with the brown hair. I'm predictable! Leave me alone! I'm predictable! I have one type. I like the crazy girl. The Menhera cutesy girl. The pretty one. With the brown hair. I like her. I saw her clips. And I kind of wanted to just watch Gachiakata for her. Yeah, Amo! I saw the clip. It like basically like spoiled her backstory, right? Which is like, oh well. It probably would have meant more if I just started watching it and experienced it fresh. But I love her. She's so cute. Is she like a reoccurring character or a one-off character? The delay on the jump command kills me. And that's the thing. You cannot get rid of the delay. You have to work with the delay. It comes with the delay. It comes with the delay. You just have to deal with it. Amazing Digital Circus 2. You know what's so funny? I don't keep up with it. I usually watch it because Sai watches it on stream. Sai caught the last episode. And I will say, it's gotten more interesting since the first, like, 2 episodes. For sure. I think it definitely, for me at least, I feel like Amazing Digital Circus got better the more it kept going. It's more interesting. It has lots of potential, I could see. My types are light hair, light eyes. There are a few wild cards that go against that. So like the white-haired men. White-haired men. White-haired anime characters. Oh, or dark hair. There are a few wild cards that go against that. Kaya dark hair and Itachi dark hair. That's true. Itachi! Oh, Naruto. White or blonde? Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see new ones. The Holy Grail of Eris. Sentenced to be a hero, jack of all trades, party of none. There was a cute girl in the hero's party, so I tried confessing to her. Oh, the isekai is continuing. Oh. Noble reincarnation, born blessed, so obtain ultimate power. We need to stop. It was funny back in the day. Like, long, silly isekai or light novel, they weren't always isekai, but the light novel title naming convention was funny for a little while, but I think now it's a little annoying. It's a little obnoxious, not gonna lie. I guess if you haven't been exposed to it for as long as I have, it's funnier, it's more amusing, right? Because it's your first time experience that sort of thing, but man, it's been over a decade for me. Kunon, the sorcerer, can see easygoing territory defense by the optimistic lord. Production magic turns into a nameless village into the strongest fortified city. That's what I'm talking about! What the fuck is that? What does that even mean? I don't understand! Wakanayo! Wakanai! Speak English! Be normal! Stop speaking chuny nonsense! Grow up! Also, if you know the reference, you know the reference. That's an old meme, but a good one. Reincarnated as a dragon hatchling. Oh! Okay. A dragon anime? Interesting. I am into so many anime men. I know the Kohi beans are. I've been reading mangas. Isekai light novel is still prevalent now, of course. I think it'll never go away. I don't think it's as, like, prominent as it used to be. I feel like in the 2010s, the 20-teens, that's when there was, like, the big Isekai explosion. But I think people are tired of it. And it kind of shows because they stopped pumping out, like, 50 of them. You know, there's still a lot. They still pump out, like, 20 of them, 30 of them, but there's not as many, which I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that we are returning to more high fantasy and more original anime, too. I miss having more original anime. While I do appreciate really, really well done adaptations, right? I do just miss a good old original anime. I do. New law idea: slap people who make titles unnecessarily long for no reason. Right. If there's a reason, if it's like a pun, or it's a good title that's long, then it's fair. But I think if you're just making it long to be long, away with you. Jail immediately. I like the other world's books depend on the bean counter. What is that? Is that real? The bean counter? It has dropped off, but it's more actual fantasy instead of isekai. That is true. Yeah, instead of... I mean... I'm trying to think. Because some of them still are, like, person dies and reincarnates, but it focuses less so on, like, the journey of the isekai, and they're more, like, down-key, right? They're more, like, low-key isekai, where it's like, I died in real life, and now I am a baker, and now I am a gardener, and now I am a chef. There's a lot of those. It's really funny to see, like, domestic high fantasy. Do you understand what I mean? Where it's like, yes, we are in a fantasy world, but I'm tired. I retired as a party member, and now I do my taxes. Now I'm a librarian. Now I raise kittens. Now I cook. Now I clean. And I do the dishes. Right? Speaking of dragons, how do you feel about Durin's design? I know you dislike Nuvelet's design, but what about Durin? I think Durin's is cute. I think what I like about it is that it's very unique. There isn't a model or a color palette that really looks like his in terms of the male roster. So I think it's really neat. The one criticism I have that everyone else also has is that his wings don't come out as the glider. You can't fly with his wings. What are the point? I think, like, I get it. They want you to be able to customize the glider so you can decorate him like your other characters. But I think as a fun gimmick for Durin, we should have just been able to choose his own wings as the default. I think it would not have been a big deal to have that be a part of his character kit. Kohi-sama's always the correct one. You're so right, Kite. Kite, you're so right, Kite. Just for you, I will release the stars. We're taking out the wall. Alright, we've torn down the wall. No more oppression. Now, stars. Go on. Go crazy. Opportunities for stars for everyone. Yippee! I am so generous. I am so considerate and generous. In fairness, oops, I gotta scroll up. In fairness, that is the exact title for light novels because it's the same as how some books are read the back in JPLNs. For those that don't know, it's literally the titles of the books. I guess so. Patiently waiting for Dungeon Messy Season 2. I rewatched the first season like 5 times this year. I thought Season 2 did come out. Or was that just like second core? Is that what that was? Because I remember Season 1 finished and then they released more and I didn't catch up with it. I watched like the first like core, I guess. Oh, it's second core. Okay. Yeah, I watched the first core. I read the whole manga. I love the manga. I read the manga already a while back. So it's not completely fresh in my mind, but I do remember just being like completely hooked. I loved it. I love series that incorporate food in some way. I don't know. Food is like a comforting thing for me. Alright, sorry, I gotta rub my nose. Blech. Okay. But yeah, food is like a comforting theme for me. So when it comes to like fantasy and making up recipes, I think that's so fun and creative. It's just really interesting to be like, what are they gonna eat today? What monster will they encounter that they have to figure out how to either harvest or defeat? And then of course they're gonna inevitably turn it into a dish. I feel like that's so fascinating. And then Dungeon Meshi gets a little scary. It gets a little menacing. But I guess because it is more of like a game / RPG type system where the characters can reincarnate, it's not as harrowing. But it's still really like high stakes. It's really high stakes to see the characters go through perilous journeys. I really like it. I recommend it too. If you haven't seen Dungeon Meshi, definitely watch it. It's also by Studio Trigger, one of my favorite anime studios. So I like it. It's a really good adaptation. BL manga? I don't read BL manga. I really don't. Like, I like what I like. Usually, here's my rule of cool when it comes to shipping. I feel like having shipping brain, like, all the more power to you if it makes you happy. But I do feel like shipping brain sometimes affects the way you perceive and consume a certain type of media. And for a lot of people, it will skew their perspective on the narrative and how the characters actually are in canon. And I think it takes away some of the fun of being able to just discuss the wider narrative at hand. So for me, if a ship is already implied, right? Like, for example, like Dan Heng and Blade, or aka Dan Feng and Yinxing in Honkai Star Rail, there's a lot of implications that they were something. There's a lot of censoring in Honkai Star Rail, which I think is funny because it is a Chinese company. And I don't think they also want to make any certain ship truly canon just to protect its ability to sell these characters to lonely people who are fans of these characters, right? But because there are implications for certain characters having really powerful bonds with one another, that's what really sells me on a ship, because it's like, it's already there for me. Like, I don't have to really suspend my disbelief. I don't really ship characters just because they look good together, right? Or just because two men are together, I don't automatically ship them either. I usually need something there. I like something there that's already within canon basis, because then the exciting part is to then see, oh, are these characters going to continue to interact with each other? What's their history together, right? Those are the things that really draw me to ships. And that's just my personal preference. So that's just how I feel. But then, you know, it goes a step further. It's like, well, then also I'm just kind of picky. I'm just kind of picky. I usually just like stick to one ship, and that's all I really like. I don't have the mental capacity to like more than one ship, really. Because I'm like, I'm just kind of on board for this one, and then I just have favorite characters, and I just follow the story and play the game. Do Laios and Kabru kith? I do like Kabru. Kabru is one of my favorite characters in Dungeon Meshi, actually. I do love how Dungeon Meshi does absolute replicate the adventure life of Dungeons and Dragons Pathfinder group. Yeah, that's what I liked about it. I love fantasy that replicates RPGs. So basically, like, you know how like Dot Hack is kind of like a simulation, right? Like, you're simulating playing an MMO and you're playing a game. It's interesting, right? But I like it because, like, oh, we're like dealing with a mystery, with something almost sci-fi fantastical within a game world. I also really like, I never finished it. One day I need to definitely finish it, but I do like How to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon because it is just high fantasy with a power system that's like an RPG. And I really like that about it. Like, the character can like gain experience points and level up and like grind dungeons and get items and obtain more reputation to grow his guild power, right? I really like that stuff. I love that stuff. So Dungeon Meshi was also up my alley because not only did it have cooking, but then it also had the RPG elements, and I love that about it. 100%. I'd say it's best not to take headcanon ships too giga seriously. Of course not, yeah. But the problem that stems from that, Venari, when it comes to headcanon, some people will die on that hill that their headcanon is canon, though. And while I think headcanons can be fun, because it's kind of just like a what if scenario, or like, oh, like it would be so cool if it's this, or like, oh, I really like to think that this character could do this or be this. Like, at the end of the day, you have to still remain rooted in reality and be realistic that it is a headcanon. So you made that up based on certain inferences, but it's still not true. Even if there's a lot of inferences like, you know, I have this fact and this fact and this fact, which could make my headcanon true, but it's not stated explicitly in canon, or perhaps it could never happen in canon, so it just is not a real thing. Like, I try to remain as rooted within the basis of canon as possible. And that's just like how I like to consume my media. Like I said, like my fan fantasies, my ships, my headcanons are my thing to enjoy. And if certain people share those headcanons or ships, that also makes it fun to discuss them together. But then, at the end of the day, I also just like sticking to the canon to see how it turns out. And like I said, if the canon fuels my headcanons or my ships, that's more enjoyment for me. But I don't want it to also take away my enjoyment from what happens, because then that leads to disappointment, right? Because then if certain, especially with live service games, right? Because live service games, things are always changing, they're always retconning things, they're always, you know, adding in new lore that wasn't there before. Or maybe they rewrite stuff, and so the canon gets messed up from what you remember it, and maybe your old headcanons in your ships no longer are viable because they changed so much. So the problem with live service games is that things are always changing and updating, no matter what. Like the conception of, like, especially like Genshin or Star Rail, the conception of the 1.0s of these games have far evolved past what they used to be. And they're headed in towards new directions, and there's a lot of new lore that they've since added, or they've changed certain characters' paths, right? Or changed their alliances. So I think while it's difficult not to feel disappointed, because if you have a certain expectation by having been a longtime player, and then they kind of like ruin it later on, quote unquote, because the lore just changed because it's been going on for so long and they have to continually update it. Like I completely sympathize, but I still do think that you kind of have to, at this point, detach yourself from the fact that, like, you know, it was a headcanon and something that I liked, and it doesn't really exist, or there's no attention to it anymore. It's time to move on. Dot Hack is a wonderful multimedia project of everything. It's true! Dot Hack, at its conception, you guys, Dot Hack had everything. It had anime, it had the games, it has manga, it had a card game. There was so much to it. I really wish we had multimedia projects again. I'll talk about Dot Hack probably more specifically another time, because I could go off about the entire history that I have with Dot Hack. I love Danmachi. I'm glad. I feel like a lot of people really skipped over Danmachi because of Hestia's design. Because the design, it's so funny. The designer of Danmachi, like the character designer, he's the same artist that did the character designs for Durarara and the illustrations for the light novels of Durarara. He also did the character designs for a lot of the Digimon Sleuth games and also Devil Survivor series. He has a very distinct style. His name is Suzuhito Yasuda. Suzupin! He's actually one of my long-time, like, illustrative inspirations. He's like one of my artist Oshis, right? And I just love his dynamic posing. He's really good at doing dynamic posing and foreshortening characters. He's also really good at, like, how do I put this? Like, character interactions in an illustration. Like, he's really good at meshing like characters together like Tetris almost. It's like, you'd have to look at his illustrations to know what I mean. But he also is very notorious for making very, very squishy parts. lots of boobs, lots of thighs, lots of legs, lots of ecchi poses. But I do think there's a certain type of creative genius behind it as well, because it's like, man, I would love to pick Suzupin's brain. What is he thinking? But some of my favorite character designs that he's done are some of the male designs, like Izaya from Durarara, Izaya Izaya. He's really iconic. Very simple, right? A very simple design, choppy black hair, red eyes, but he's got that iconic parka, that sleek, fur-trimmed parka, the black jacket. I love it. He's so iconic. I love Izaya. He's done all of the Devil Survivor game character designs, which are some of my favorite character designs of all time. I love the protagonists of Devil Survivor. Devil Survivor 1 has MC, we call him MC1. He's also known as Kazuya in the Devil Survivor 1 manga. But he has the devil/cat ear wired headphones that are really, really cool and distinct. I feel like there's no protagonist that really compares to Kazuya/MC1 from Devil Survivor. Like, he's really, really iconic with his bright magenta pants. I love him. And then, of course, I absolutely love the protagonist of Devil Survivor 2. He's known as Hibiki from the anime adaptation. He's also known as Hiro from other older manga adaptations, but I like to call him Bunny Ears Protag because his jacket that he wears, his iconic blue and white jacket, has long bunny ears on his hood, and it's so silly, and he has really cute, fluffy, curly black hair and the brightest blue eyes. And his design's one of my favorites. It's just so good. It's so sleek, and it's got lots of moe to it that I enjoy. Danmachi, Philvis is best girl. Hestia is bestia. Actually, Hestia is bestia. But no, I get you. That's a good taste. That's good taste, Postolet. There are too many people that skip Danmachi because of the title and designs, but it is a great series. Yes, exactly. Not to get off track, but Danmachi, despite how it looks and what the character designs look like, and the title, it's actually really, really good. I really like the main character as well. He's basically like a white-haired Devil Survivor 2 MC. Hello, Pang, welcome in. Thank you for hydrate. I actually ran out of coffee. You get to hear me slurp. There it is. There's your slurp ASMR. But Pang! Where are you? Where's Pang? Pang wide. There you are, Pang. The pin of shame! The pin of shame! Okay, just bought my Kohi standee. Aw, thank you! Thank you, Pang! It's by Mr. Neeks! We got the Mr. Neeks Kohi! I'm so excited, Pang. I really want to get a Kohi standee for the booth. Because I have FOMO! And I saw Mr. Norin has one. Ms. Gina has one. I want one. I want one too. So hopefully Kohi standee and you can come visit. There you go, Pang. Hang on up there. It is me, the king of poetry and tragedy. Hello, Shakespeare himself. Shakespeare, what's your favorite piece of media that you wrote? Shakespeare, did you ever see fanfics? Do you think there's fanfic? Actually, because you are Shakespeare, can you tell me if fanfiction existed of your character? No! Leave him alone! Stop! Oh my god, Pang Sekuhara by Ninan. Oh boy. No, you haven't seen any? I'm curious. Did you know there's manga versions? There's manga and anime adaptations of your work, Shakespeare. They have Romeo and Juliet manga. There's a Romeo and Juliet anime that came out a while back, like a long time ago at this point. I'm pretty sure there has to be like a Hamlet manga. But I do know Romeo and Juliet has had many Japanese adaptations, interestingly enough. Never wrote a fanfic or read one. Okay, but basically your stories are your own fanfics with your OCs, though. Who's your favorite OC that you've written? That's why I love the dynamic of Shizuo and Izaya. That's of both worlds. Dark hair, red eyes, blonde, even if Shizuo's eyes are brown. I love the characters of Durarara. I actually was rewatching it. While I've been so busy, I put on the dub. I actually have the Durarara first season DVD from a long time ago. Oh my gosh, this was back when like Aniplex was printing it. And I have the very first DVD set. So I put it on my DVD player. I have a DVD player! Do you know what a DVD player is? Oh my gosh. It's a mini DVD player. The screen is super small. The screen is like as big as my hand. How about, it's like what? About 8? Maybe 8 to 10 inches? Excuse me, I hiccuped. The screen is about 8 to 10 inches on my DVD player. It's super tiny. And it's compact. Like, it's like almost like a mini laptop. So like the disc goes in the part where the keyboard would be, like that's the disc insert. You pop it open, put the disc in, and the screen pops up at the top. It's like a little laptop, a little DVD player. And I put the Durarara DVD on the side because I only have one monitor. I don't have two monitors. I'm still poor. Also, my monitor is really big. I've got a really wide monitor, so I can fit almost everything. It would be nice to eventually get a second monitor just to put chat and to put some of my extra applications because we have a lot of applications open. We've got VTube Studio, we've got Mix It Up, we've got Stream avatars. We're gonna have the TITS open. Oh my god, my computer's gonna explode. But yeah, it would help with the second monitor to put all the extra stuff over there so I can keep my eye on it. But for now, one screen. But yeah, I put my DVD player on at the side and I was just like listening to the English stuff. Why are you blocking me? What did I do? I didn't do anything. You love them all? What's his name? I like the one from Romeo and Juliet. There's a lot of them from Romeo and Juliet. What's his name? I think it was from Romeo's side of the family. I'm probably like Mercutio, something like that. Mercutio, something like that. Mercutio, that one, that name. I like him. Mercutio, he's my favorite. That one's my favorite. I like his adaptation in West Side Story as well. I like the West Side Story adaptation as well. Tybalt? Oh, maybe it's not from Romeo's side of the family, but I like Mercutio. He was my favorite. Also, he has a fun name. Thy words fall flat. Thy thoughts lack fact. Thy words cannot attack. Thy words cannot attack, but the Kohi beans can attack. Don't provoke them. These guys, they're on edge right now. These guys have been on edge all night long. Watch out. They're scary. Been a few years since I read Romeo and Juliet. Oh yeah, I have not revisited it since my school days. But I've watched like movie adaptations. Like there's the Leonardo DiCaprio adaptation that's really famous from back in the day with like the big cool OST. The OST is pretty good for that movie, to be honest. And I like West Side Story. That's like my favorite adaptation. That one's my favorite. I like it. It's good music. I like the beat. Hi, Kohi. Hello, Starlet. Welcome back, Kohi. Welcome. Where are you? Where are you, Starlet? Show yourself. There you are, Starlet. Pin of shame. Actually, pin of appreciation. Welcome back. Oh, don't forget, if you're new here, make sure to get your daily cup of coffee. Some of you guys are getting close. You're getting close to the funny numbers. So, continue to collect your daily cups of coffee. Leonardo is a fraud, to be fair. He is very controversial these days. But the Leonardo from back then is not the same that we know now. He was just a boy back then. Had a cup of tea and the little shit thought it was okay to take my story. He didn't take your story. Who wrote the screenplay? Who was the director? They took your story. He was just an actor. There you go. See, don't forget to get your daily cups of coffee. They're working today. I'm so sorry to yesterday. I forgot about Mix It Up yesterday. Okay, I had a lot on my plate yesterday. I was an anxious mess yesterday. But welcome in, Shakespeare. Welcome. Thank you for gracing me. Also, Perusa, I just saw. Thank you so much for the $25 tip. Thank you. I have more of my cash. Thank you, Perusa. Thank you. It's all going back into savings, by the way. Ugh. I need to pay off my bills. I gotta pay off my bills. Rent's coming up again. I can't believe the month just flies by. It's like, I feel like I just paid rent. What do you mean I gotta pay rent again soon? Man. I think life would be so much easier if we didn't have to pay money. We should return to a trading and bartering system. Let's go back to trading and bartering. Let's go back. I give you one fan art of your Pookie, of your Scrimblow, and you can give me 3 eggs. I think that's how we should do it. Go to public school and steal a monitor? Why? Why would we do that? Oh, you mean like for my setup? No, I am an honest bird. I take pride in paying and owning like my stuff. I take good pride in owning my equipment. Speaking of owning stuff, how do we feel? How do we feel about the recent like video game digital download situation? How do we feel about the Switch 2 game carts not actually having the game on it? And the cart is just the device that enables you to download the game. From their Nintendo services, by the way. That you also have to buy to be able to like, do anything on the Switch. Had to reset my PC. What happening, fellas? Welcome back. We're just yapping. Now we're gonna yap about the absolute state of not owning anything. Not owning any games or music or movies or anything anymore because they're also ceasing to print physical media. I think it's super stupid, terror bad. I don't like it. Thy purse lay bare, a joker's tragic joke. Where coins once slept, now lay dust and smoke. It's so true, Shakespeare. Shakespeare, you don't know what we've been through in the 21st century. Like, not that you had it any easier. You had rampant disease. Times were tough. They didn't really respect artists too much back then either. You know what? Maybe a little more so. Especially if you did, like, religious imagery. They really liked that back then. But yeah, nowadays, we don't get to own anything. Shakespeare, you could write books. You could buy books. We don't even have that anymore. You gotta stay in front of the screen. Even if you bought it, do you own it? I don't know. I don't know how it works because I don't have a Switch 2. I don't want to Switch 2. All I know is that services like Steam, if for whatever reason the cloud were to ever go down, or if the owners of Steam actually ever considered turning it off, like, you know, just deleting Steam, you would lose everything. You don't own any of that stuff. You only have access to it. You can only, like, you know, launch it from your computer, even if you have the game icon separate from Steam and launch it. You still have to have Steam open to play it for the most part, right? And then if Steam goes, those games go. And then, like, it's like with the Nintendo online service. All of the, like, the game libraries that they used to have, the eShop, the ability to use the service on, like, a 3DS and stuff, it's like, it's killed the systems, and it's killed a lot of the accessibility to the older hardware and the older games that used to be available to us. Clouds go down all the time. That's what rain is. No, that's not what I'm talking about. Borvis! Borvis, where are you? Borvis! Stop being a funny guy. Shakespeare, no. Borvis. Okay, Borvis is right there. All right, Borvis. No, Nick, the mosquito out of the way. Nick, no. There we go. Yep. There you go. No! How did you do that? Hey! Get back in there. There we go. Okay. Well, how are you doing that? Why? No! Stay in there. Nani kore. Okay, I have to make it. Okay, I gotta give him a little more room. Alright, he's becoming too smart for his own good. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Take that out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, stay in your desolate room. Think about what you said to me. Let me go back. Let me scroll up. But no, yeah, I mean, remember the other day actually, did you guys experience that? The Cloudflare out it's such a hard thing to say. The Cloudflare went out. We had a Cloudflare outage, and like most websites were inaccessible and unusable. That was kind of scary, right? Like Twitter wouldn't work, YouTube wouldn't work. Other websites wouldn't work. A lot of hub sites wouldn't work. Things weren't loading at all or working or functioning. It's like, oh my god. All it would take would be the removal of like a cloud or two, right? of these hosting cloud sites or two. And that's it, the whole internet's gone. And basically the whole internet would become unusable. That's it. It would all be poof in one day. I think about that. I feel like that's what would kickstart the beginning of like the apocalyptic dystopia. Like I feel like we're already kind of in a dystopia of sorts. So I feel like that would kickstart the apocalypse. That and us running out of fuel for electricity. That's too scary to think about. Let's move on. Let's not get too existential. Okay. Any game you buy anywhere is legally only a license unless bought on certain platforms. True. I do know, like, I think it's on physical copies too, right? Like, there's also a certain level of responsibility where, like, you're not allowed to, like, tamper or copy or actually lend out the games per se. To an extent. I remember... Oh my god, I think it was a concert or something. It was like a group gathering for a concert or a group gathering to watch a movie, and it's actually illegal to like host a movie publicly, even using your own DVD or VHS. To a certain extent. Like you can't just show a movie on a big wide screen. Like let's say for example, there was an abandoned drive-in. Like a movie drive-in. Like, you know, you park your car and you watch a movie on a big screen. Let's say there was an abandoned one. I think it's illegal for you to like go there and utilize the screen with your own projector and like invite like 100 people to watch the movie. I think that's illegal actually. I think you actually have to end up like figuring out licensing fees if they were to find out that you did that. Something like that. It's like weird when you kind of look it up. I believe Gaben has promised to make an offline mode for all your games if Steam ever goes down. I hope he does. Not that I should be trusting CEOs, but like, Gaben has been pretty... Oh my god, there they go! Whatcha? Can't get him out. Morphus is stuck. He's trapped. But I trust Gaben because he hasn't betrayed us yet. But that doesn't mean I'm not weary. Gotta head out. My phone's about to die. Bye, Risco. Good night. Charge your phone. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna end soon. We're gonna keep going because I'm having fun yapping. But thank you for hanging out for so long, Risco. Who knows what will happen if Gaben no longer is the owner of Steam? That's what I'm saying. I hope he doesn't sell it. I'm pretty sure any other greedy CEO would use Steam for very nefarious reasons. Oh my god, can you imagine if Steam became subscription-based? Because, like, it's free to make an account. And you just buy what you want. But can you imagine if they were to make Steam? Don't take this idea. No, I hope no Steam CEO employees watching this. Don't take any ideas from this stream. Don't get any funny ideas. Hello, Arcane Memory, welcome! Kankahi, welcome. Kohi 2.0, it's true. I'm a brand new streamer. Hello, I'm Kohi. I'm new here. This is my second day on stream. It's nice to see you. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, Hibiscus. Welcome back. Don't forget to get your daily cups of coffee. I remember E3 where PS4 owned Xbox on sharing games. True. They're like, this is how you share games. And he handed him the box. That's how it always was. I think that was the beauty of growing up with like physical media that we're gonna lose. You can't just like go to your friend's house, your cousin's house, your family's house, your neighbor's house. You can't just be like, yo, I just got Kingdom Hearts 2 on the PS2. You gotta check this out. Look at this. It's beautiful. You sit down, you pop it into the PS2 and you play it together. I miss one of the things in childhood that I really miss that I guess like streams, like you know how people play games on stream, like you know you watch Sayu play Honkai Star Rail or you watch so and so play the newest game that just came out. The beauty of it is that it's kind of nostalgic for me because when I was growing up, like sometimes hanging out on the weekends with your friends was just like 3 or 4 of us sitting on a couch and watching our friend play a game. Like I distinctly remember being really small and it was like me and like 2 other friends watching our other friend play like Final Fantasy X. And we were all enjoying it. We didn't even necessarily like need a turn to play. Like sometimes we'd play party games, you know, like Mario Party. Or we'd play like Katamari Damacy. And we'd take turns like rolling stuff up per level. But for the most part, a lot of us were just in it to see the story. And then if one of us, like let's say our friend was struggling with a battle and they were getting tired, like, we'd take over and we'd try the fight for them. Only if they were tired, but, like, we were just in it to hang out, to laugh, to watch the game happen in front of us, because some of us didn't have the game. Like, I didn't have it at the time. So it was just fun hanging out like that, to watch them play. The last one I remember about that was the Dragon Ball Super one, where they tried to stream the last episode for people publicly. That didn't end well for Shueisha in the end. Oh, okay, so that it is a real thing. But, like, screening movies, anime, etc., even if you own the DVD and the VHS and bought it, is still illegal. Oh, Borfus, you almost had the star for a second. So talented after only 2 days. Yup. I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this streaming thing. It's only been 2 days, and here I am. Valve employees get paid to make Steam better, not to make the platform money. I mean, they still make money. They still get a bunch of probably royalties somewhere. Like, companies don't stay afloat without trying to make money. Like I said, like, I would probably have to do more research on Steam itself to be absolutely certain. But I feel like the standard quota for companies these days is, like, they don't really thrive on just making consistent money. They always want more. I feel like that's why the world has been getting worse, is because people can't be happy having consistency or making more than enough. They need more every time. The numbers need to be bigger every time. I mean, all the Kohi beans watch Kohi play games. That's true when I will play games. I haven't played any games yet. It's just been us hanging out. But I just kind of want to get used to streaming again first before I hop into any games. Like, the next couple days, like I said, is reacclimating. Getting to know you guys again. Meeting some new Kohi beans, like Shakespeare. And, then we'll get into games. I think once the holidays are over, we can jump back into games again. And, like I said, the first thing I definitely want to do is do some Uma Musume fandom stuff. I want to play through Agnes Takion's career with you guys. I've run the career, but I haven't actually, like, sat down and properly read each line of dialogue. So that'll be really fun to experience together. And then we'll do Sunday's Gacha as well when that comes out. There's collabs I want to do that I have to plan out with other people. And then I definitely want to make sure, I think Mondays, because I told you how I wanted to have my stream schedule just be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Just have designated days where, like, those are the days you know Kohi's gonna stream. Like, while I do think having just random streams are fun too, I think having a schedule will also help me divide up my workflow better. Because if I'm gonna work on video content and also still do freelancing, like with illustration and merch design for VTubers and other companies, I need to make sure I stay on top of things. So I think designating, like, okay, this is a stream day, so I know what to expect tonight. But I do want one day to be a morning stream. Like I said, I think Monday is gonna be that type of day that I do this. So in the future, Mondays will be early streams. So probably like 11 a.m. EST. So what's that? 11 a.m. EST would be 8 a.m. PST, and then it would be like evening hours for like Europe and other areas. So I think that'll work out. I think that'll be fun to have a morning stream. And during those streams, I want to do like games and catching up with stuff. So we can do like Wordle, we can do quizzes. A part of me, even though, like, you know, like, react slop, am I right? I think it still would be fun to check out, like, Instagram Reels. I like Instagram Reels. It would be fun to check out Instagram Reels together. Do you guys think that would be fun? I think that would be fun to do on, like, an early Monday morning. Whether we're, like, working together or watching videos together or doing, like I said, engaging brain puzzles together. I think that would be fun. There's a bit of that, just hanging out with the homies, sharing the experience of a good RPG. It's true! Endless growth is a bad model. It is true. Because I don't think it can be sustained forever. Steam has like 300 to 800 employees max, so the platform makes a ton of money. Yeah, they definitely do. Valve is privately owned at the very least, so they aren't behold. Oh, that is true! You're right. I feel like a lot of the problems when it comes to companies is definitely when they have shareholders. It's like gamers wanting new games even if there's a backlog to play. Not that honestly could not be me. I feel like my backlog is already so big that I circle around and I just want to go back and play old games too. Where it's like, oh, even though there's all these new games I wanted to play, I kind of want to just play the old games because it's been that long. Did you just eat my forever weed brownie? Okay, speaking of Instagram Reels, I touched upon this yesterday, but yes, if you don't know me, and if you do know me, you might know me and not even know it was me, but I am the infamous fan dubber of the Agnes Tachyon comic memes that have been going around. Millions of views all across the internet. Scary, because a lot of the re-uploads, especially on Instagram, and there's some on YouTube still that I wasn't able to really counter. Not that I counterclaim them, but like I uploaded my own version and I tried to tell everyone like, hey, there's some channels trying to monetize this when I made it for fun, and I don't think it's fair to the comic artist either that this is making money. Mine is not monetized, so it won't make money because that's also not fair to the comic artist. I did the comic dub for fun. But yes, I am the fan dubber that did the Agnes Tachyon voice that everyone loves. And the fun fact is that actually hurts my throat. Doing the Agnes Tachyon pitch is not my natural pitch. This is my natural tone of voice. I kid you not. You know how people are always like, oh my god, you're putting on the anime girl voice. This is my natural voice. My natural voice is really high. But doing... let me try it. Doing the lower tone like this is very unnatural for me. Doing the unnatural Tachyon voice actually takes a lot of effort. So yeah, doing the deeper tone takes a lot of effort. I wasn't even doing it too much, but when I really lock in to do voice acting, the deeper tone, it hurt. It hurt my throat. Bass Kohi, thanks. Thanks. I appreciate it. I know I have good taste. I ordered a standee. Oh my god, Starlet, thank you! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you guys to receive your Kohi standees. I think it's always a really exciting thing for people to be interested in, like, my original design. Because as Kohi Bee Shop Cafe's mascot, a lot of the stuff that we sell is fan art. We are moving to having more original stuff, like, that's themed after Kohi Bee Shop. Like, we have, like, Leche sticker sheets, we have the bird sticker sheets, we have food sticker sheets and stuff, which is really fun to make. But of course, a lot of people do favor fan art. They do want what's familiar to them. But it is really, really nice. It's really... how do I put this in more eloquently ways? More eloquently. It warms my heart, and I feel so immensely blessed that people are interested in original designs. 'Cause it's like, wow, like, I made that completely from my head, and you want it? You want something that's completely new to you because you like it? That makes me feel really good. That makes me feel like I accomplished true artist mastery if I can get people to buy my original designs. All these new games I bought on the Steam sale, better play Uma Musume for 5 hours instead. Oh my god, why does it take so long to play Uma Musume? Why does each career take like an hour? Like, we literally will do one career, I kid you not. That's why I'm like, all we have to do is play one career of Uma Musume, and that's basically the whole stream. Because if it already takes an hour to just speed it up, that's gonna take us like 2-3 hours just to run it through with the dialogue and me doing the dub for it. I'll buy one at Ikicon. Yeah, you can buy one at Ikicon. I know shipping is a lot. Unfortunately, while I have tried to offer shipping worldwide, it's crazy expensive because of the tariff situation and everything. So the standee definitely will be a lot cheaper for all of my America/US based fans. So I will be bringing the Kohi standee to conventions if I can help it, especially off-cut. So if you want to hold off a bit, I don't blame you. I completely understand. But yeah, if you do want to support Kohi a little bit and you're not able to go to conventions, or it's not easy for you to go to conventions, then now's the time. The standee will be available online until January 15th. So I'll keep reminding you guys as the time ticks. But then, if I get into Off-Kai, and that's only if I can get in, I'll bring it there too. And it'll be at IkiCon in January. They're good stickers. You should go for... Oh, they're good stickers. You should go to her booth and buy them all. Thank you, Clockwork. Kohi looks tall in the standee. Did our Kohi grow? No, it's just got my leggies out. Oh, do you guys want to see the art? You guys want to see the standee art? You want to see it? Do you want to see it close up? Let me get... Do you want to see the alternate version? Okay, press 1 just to see the normal. Press 2 to see the special alternate art. If you press 3, nothing happens. We're not doing it then. If you press 3, nothing happens. Uh-oh, that's too many 3s already. Kohi, when does the standee ship? It'll ship at either the end of January or beginning of February, when I have all of the stock and when I know how many exactly I need. It is a limited run, so I am not going to print that many through the pre-order. So if it exceeds like 20, I'm closing it off at 20. I don't think we'll even get 20 orders, to be honest. Like I said, it's already late in the holidays. I completely understand, and shipping is really rough right now, but I'm kind of capping it at like 20. But yeah, if you go to IkiCon, I will have some copies early ahead of time, so... Because I put in an order for some copies, so they should hopefully be in by IkiCon. I'm sending them to Mr. Mew's house, because we're gonna meet up and then booth together. I'll buy 21 just to spite that now! Oh, capitalizing on the Kohi standee. What are you gonna do with all of them? You have an entire army of Kohis. But you guys didn't vote right! You know what? I'm not showing you anything. I said pick 1 or 2. And I don't see 1 or 2s. I think Wolf Howl's the only one that honestly put numbers down. Damn it, Kohi Beans. Kohi Beans! Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put all of them. I didn't say both. You can only have 1 or the other. Stop being greedy. Put them in here. Put them in. Everybody in jail. Wolf Howl, you get the here, Wolf Howl. You get to stand next to me, Wolf Howl. Wolf Howl, come here. Wolf Howl, you get a little house next to Kohi. Hold on. Let me fix this. Get this out of my way. Wolf Howl, where are you? Where's Wolf Howl? Wolf Howl, come hang out with Kohi. All of you guys get in there. All of you guys get in there. Think about what you did. Think about what you did. Think about what you did! I'm gonna leave Jules there. Jules didn't do anything wrong. Some of them might get out. No, oh my god. Oh my god, they're getting out! They're freeing themselves. They're learning. Are you planning on applying to any cons in Canada? Yes. I don't think any applications have gone out. I don't think like Anime North has had their application. Right? I applied for their Halloween event. And I passed, like, the initial screening, but then, like, the rest was lottery. And I always lose at the lottery. So, I didn't get into the Halloween market. But yeah, I always apply to Anime North. Last year, we had our own very first VTuber mini one-day convention. It was really fun. It was called Oshikombini. I loved it. I really hope Oshikombini comes back because I will definitely apply and come back for Oshikombini. 100%. So... Oshikombini. I think there's a few others. I wanted to go into the original market. I forget what it's called, but there's one market that has original art, which is why I also started expanding to doing original art with my mascots, with Kohi and Leche and Amai. And I wanted to try my hand at the original market. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'll do my best because Canada is right near the treetops. It's right close by. It's like my neighbor. So it is easier for Kohi, unfortunately, to go to Canada than it is for Kohi to go across the states. Oh boy. I paid for y'all to be free. Oh my god, Aki. Aki! Aki, you sacrificed yourself for everyone else. How valiant. One last stand. I'll spoil Kohi with goodies when I see you. Let's go! Thank you, Starlet. I still remember you made me all those cookies and I ate them all. I ate them all. And Starlet was like, did you give some to Alpha? And I was like, oops. Oops. Oops, I forgot. Because the day after Oshikombini, basically I was like really exhausted, and then I basically went home almost immediately right after. So I forgot. But then I ate them all because they were really yummy. But thank you, I appreciate it. I will say, as a rule of cool, if you give me food and I know you well enough, I'll accept it. Because if Starlit or Clockwork or Wolf Howl or Aki poisons me, then I know exactly who poisoned me. You know what I mean? Like, if I eat it and I get poisoned, then it's like, well, you guys, what? That's not very nice. That's not very cool of you. There they are. Get them. Get them. FBI, the police, there they are. But I do think if I don't know you that well, I don't think I can accept food. But packaged things are completely fine. If you have packaged snacks, I will accept any and all packaged snacks. 100%. Anime North's apps already passed. They've been posted earlier now, so they were in November. I think I should have. I think I did. I think the only one I missed was like the one that, what was it again? ALA or something, where like the applications literally like disappear in 1 second. I think that's a US based con though, is it? I don't know. There's like a couple cons where they're always the most difficult every year to try and apply to, and they literally disappear in seconds. It's like the old Anime Expo, the old AX system, where basically you had to have like early access codes to get there earlier, or you just had to fight it out. You just had to fight it out when the tables went live. You lost your seat, you fool! No, Wolf Howl! Where are you, Wolf Howl? Wolf Howl, no! I guess you can try to explode yourselves up there and hang out over there. Gamba, you want some more stars? You want some more stars for bombs? Here you go. Here, I'll put it low so you can jump for it. Alright, there you go. Go for it! Gambare, Kohi tachi. Gambare! A lot of their conventions did their applications earlier this year for next year, to be honest. I think that's smart. I think that's good. The one issue I will say that I have with Ikki-kan, and this is not to the extent of talking about their character as the staff, of like the body of staff, but like they gave us our acceptances, I kid you not, only a couple weeks ago. So basically like barely a month before the con. And if you know anything about conventions and boothing at conventions, Kohi Beans, only having a month to plan a flight and to also get merch stock ready is not enough time. It really isn't. Like, I've had to like rush a lot of last minute print orders, praying that they get there on time. They might not. There's always the chance that they might not. Something could always happen. I do have some stock, but it's gonna be really bad if I don't. But yeah, I had to get a flight last minute. I do think a lot of conventions are always under the assumption that a lot of locals are going to come, but I feel like more often than not, a lot of people fly out these days. Like, the market is just that saturated where I feel like people from all over are trying to get in conventions. And luckily, while Texas isn't, like, that bad, it's not like I'm flying halfway across the country or anything, but it's still a big flight to take last minute, whereas, you know, you can get cheaper flights a little earlier ahead of time. So I do appreciate when conventions at least give us like 2 months. At least 2 months, right? 2 months is good. 3 months is great. 3 months is more than enough time to plan. Because then you have a month like, okay, I'm in the convention, I can plan out everything, get everything drawn, and then you have an entire month to get everything shipped to you, and then, you know, you can get your flights in, you can get your hotels booked, and then, yeah, then the month of, you can focus on just getting everything together, you can practice your setup, you can get your luggage pre-packed and everything. But yeah, having a month is really rough. Yeah, just 1 month. My favorite thing, too, is when conventions accept artists really late. That's how I feel. When conventions accept artists really late, my favorite thing to look for is the contract. And my favorite thing is when they're like, you have up to 90 days to reject your table. And it's like, okay, so initially back in the day, because I'm pretty sure they don't update their contracts every year, right? There was a point in time when you used to give artist acceptances at least 90 days in advance. But you gave it to me 30 days before. That's really funny. I look for those things. You think I don't read the contracts? I do. I like to look for funny little memeable moments. Kohi's always looking. Can I humbly request my seat again, Miss Streamer? Because you asked so nicely. Speak. There you are. There you go. I'm alone in jail again. Okay, here, come here, Rocky. Okay, there you go. You're gonna spend time with Wolf Howl up there. Alright. There you go. They tell me a week before the con starts that they have a booth for us, and I'm like, what the fuck, man? My inventory is weak right now. Exactly! Why? Why, though? If I'm local, like, you know, if the convention is, like, 20 minutes from me, even an hour, right? Even an hour is doable. Where it's like, you know, if it's, like, a couple weeks before, it's, like, no problem, because I at least don't have to plan flights. Like, I might have to scramble to get maybe last-minute prints or stickers printed, but... ugh. If it's a convention that happens far away, in a convention center, right? Because it's not like this is a convention that happens on a college campus or in a little market fair somewhere. This is not like an official convention center that's been happening for years. It's not even their first year. Nani tenno. I got lost in the jail. Have fun in there. Think about life. Reflect on life. Can I be in jail? You're already in jail. Yeah, I imagine Northeast cons are easier for you than AX or Off-Kai Kohi. Yeah, basically anything except the other coast, the West Coast. The West Coast is too difficult. Northeast, Southwest, yeah, West. I'm thinking about my compass directions. Yeah, the West Coast is really hard for me. I need lots of planning in advance. And it's like, you know, even with AX, even if AX were to do it last minute, AX is just so... it's so worth it. Because it's so big. It's the biggest one ever. So you're bound to be able to make a little more extra, you know, sacrifices in terms of your expenses. Because AX will most likely pay it off back, right? Whoa, memes! He's doing tricks on it! Memes! Uh-oh, memes. You better not walk. Don't walk forward. Neil Ayers with the raid. Welcome, raiders. Kohi. It's me, your caffeinated idol. The adorable sparrow, Kohi. Let me turn these off. Let me be normal for a second. I am the mascot of Kohi Bee Shop Cafe. And I'm a new VTuber. Welcome! I just debuted yesterday. Today is my second stream ever. But welcome, chatters! Airy raid. Airy raid. Welcome, Aries. Now that you're here in the Kohi Bean shop domain, you can become little Kohi Beans. You can also redeem your daily cups of coffee and get caffeinated. It keeps track of every time you stop by stream. But I hope you had an amazing stream. What were you guys up to? Were you just hanging out? Good job, by the way. I hope you guys rest up, eat, drink. If you want to hang out, feel free to. I'm gonna yap for a little while longer. But welcome in. We were just basically Zatsuing, catching up today, reflecting on debut, and we were talking about conventions. Because I am a freelance artist who does booths at conventions. I also do merchandise and character concept designs for Hoyoverse and other VTubers and VTuber companies. So I'm just hanging out tonight and chatting and yapping. Congrats on the amazing debut. Thank you! Thank you, Nail. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. You know what's messed up? I'm not used to my eyes being normal. I was used to my silly eyes being on before. And now that I see my kawaii. My mecha kawaii. No me. I'm like, who's this? Who is this creature? Who is this creature? See why Kohi-sama is the Malleus to my Sebek? Oh, because I'm a dragon? Because I can do this? No! I was saying earlier, I didn't even plan for this to happen. But I'm kind of like a kaiju. I've become low-key a kaiju, which is kind of funny. Because look at all these little Kohi beans I can terrorize. Each and every single one of you. Labu! Labu labu. Labu boo. There you go. I can pin you. Let's put him over here. The pin of shame. There you go. Ads, no!
What the?
Wow, Miss Cece! Cece is a hag and abandons us constantly. That's not true! Even if Miss Cece is a hag, I would tap that. I mean, welcome, Miss Cece! Welcome, everyone! Oh, my favorite snail VTuber. Oh, Miss Cece. Welcome, everyone. Kohi. It's me, your caffeinated idol. The adorable sparrow. Kohi! I'm totally a brand new VTuber. I just debuted yesterday, and today's my second stream ever! I am the mascot of Kohi Bean Shop Cafe. We do freelance. We do character concept designs for other VTubers like Sayu and Sayu and many others. And we also do work with companies like Face Connect and Hoyoverse. And when I'm not doing busy work as a freelancer, I am now a streamer. So now I get to stream and hang out. We're just yapping tonight. We're having fun with the Kohi beans down here. Having fun with all of my little friends. Let's give out stars. Yippee! Everyone's here. Gather the stars. Gather the stars. Jump! Jump for me! God damn it, ads? Okay. Let me know when ads are done. But Miss Yisi, how is your stream? What are you guys up to? I have not been able to watch anything. I have not been able to watch anything on Twitch lately. I haven't been able to watch anything on YouTube lately. I have been non-stop go, 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 go. It was all debut prep, and I have a concert. I am in a Christmas concert. Can you believe it? I have achieved more idol activities in a single month than I did previously in my 1.0 era. So I will be in Miss Obake Palm's Christmas concert. So I was preparing for that. I have a song cover coming out in a few days that I drew the entire MV myself. I'm animating it to the best of my ability. I'm not an animator, I'm sorry, but I'm doing my best. I sang it, original vocals by me, and it was mixed by Hale. Oni-chan Hale, my big brother, mixed it for me. He is my big brother. Like, my big brother did that for me. He's so nice. I love him. But yeah, Hale mixed it for me. And I appreciate him. And so that cover will be coming out on the 22nd. But I'm trying to get used to streaming. I don't know how to stream. Miss Cece, how do you do it? Everyone, how do you stream? Miss Cece's a hag and abandons us constantly. I think she's been doing a good job. She's been streaming, hasn't she not? Give Miss Cece some credit. She is streaming for you guys. You gotta be grateful. You gotta be nice to your Oshis. You don't know what your Oshis are going through. Streaming is hard. Streaming is a hard occupation. It takes a lot of energy and mental fortitude. Do you check up on your Oshis? Do you guys check up on your Oshis? Do you make sure that they're well fed, hydrated, and mentally well that day? Did you ask if Miss Cece took her meds? Like, chat, you gotta be on top of these things.
Kohi!
Wow, Starlet, thank you for the gifted subbies. Look at them dance. Yippee. Yay! Boogie woogie. That's about it? What do you mean that's about it? I send a tweet that reminds me of them sometimes. I know. That is true. You know what? Peng does do that for me. Peng is sends me really sus Dan Hung Twitter art, and then I'm like, thank you? What does this mean? I don't understand what that means, but thank you. I'm glad seeing Dan Hung reminds you of me. Hello! Yes, if you get a sub, make sure you thank your subbers. Make sure you thank the kind and generous Kohi beans who gifted you a sub. And Miss Cece got one, yay! Please enjoy the emotes. I also drew all my emotes too. Well, okay, not all of them. Some of them were drawn by my friends, but I did draw all the 2.0 ones. All the current Kohi designs that you see, like the sour one, the what the looking, the 07, the hooray, the police, the man. The fist pump and the microwave. These were all done by me. I am the whole sweatshop. I am a one-person sweatshop army. Whether it be concept design, merchandise design, graphic design, animation, video editing. We do it all. We do it all in-house. There's no more budget. We have to just do it all in-house. And it just so happens that we only have one worker. That's why I'm the mascot of Kohi Shop Cafe. I'm the only employee that does work around here. Kohi-sama does everything. It's true. It's hard. Debut subby celebration. Thank you, Starlet. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And it means so much, too, after being gone for so long. It's bizarre. No head pants? Where are you, Lucifer? Lucifer, are you here? Down here? Where are you? Let's go. Oh my god, there's so many Kohi beans. Alright, let's see. Who's this? Clockwork? No. Hey, who's that? Oh, well, there they go. That's Azen. Redacted. There's Pang. Goodbye, Pang. Emily. Milk. That's me. I'll put myself in there. Starlet. Lucifer, where are you? Over here. There you are! I can put you up here. I can also pin you. Alright. Oh. There you go! You've got the pin of fame! The pin of fame! Whee! I love throwing you guys. It's so fun. Milk? Whew. Who's this? Ace! Ace Quake, goodbye. Perusa, be free! Vinari, be free! Kami Akuma! Oh, who's this? Happy Hollow, be free! Kami, goodbye, be free! Pang, go in there.
Not.
What? What? Why? Is it because of my adorable face? Is it because I'm so cute you can't bear it? Alright, listen, I am no longer responsible for your lost gallons. I'm sorry it happened. I hope you can find them again. If your gallons are lost, I hope you find them again, everyone. That's so tragic. The loss is immense. And
Shut your mouth, asshole!
No! Don't say that to me! I forgot Miss Alpha said that. That scares me. Why are you attacking each other? Stop! Stop killing each other! Stop! This is supposed to be a peaceful area. This is a peaceful zone. Oh my god, who's gonna win? Memes! Memes! I just saw Memes kill someone in cold blood. Did you see that? That was brutal. He exploded. Oh, well, Aki's got a bomb. The Kohi beans are violent little creatures. When I say, you know how in chat's like, Kohi, calm down. Kohi, why are you being loud? Kohi, why are you mad? I'm not mad. I am an aggressive creature by nature. Sparrows are aggressive creatures by nature. So therefore, Kohi beans, who are the caffeinated manifestations of chat, right? Your corporeal form takes on the sparrow visual. You therefore gain more aggression. It's just by being an extent of Kohi. So the Kohi beans are aggressive. So I guess they're just on edge tonight extra. So now that you have corporeal forms to battle it out against, they can't resist. Also, thank you for hydrate. I am officially out of coffee. I'm sorry for the slurpy slurp. Go men for the slurpy slurp. Get caffeinate, thank you. I'm gonna have to get some more after stream. Classic chat, classic chat. We learned it from you. Okay. Well, at least I know you're listening. At least you're paying attention. At least you learned something. That's better than nothing, I guess. No coffee, it's so over. No, stop! Memes! No, you're not allowed to battle me. Leave me alone. You can't even get to me. Putting myself up here, safety. Alright, goodbye, Lucifer. Go back. Memes, you can't even get me from down there. What are you gonna do? You can't even find me. I'm safe. Kohi, I want to know, what do you think of Wife Danhung 3.0 debut? Who? 3.0 debut? You mean Danhung PT? It's a design. That was a design choice. Okay, if I let me be technical about it. Okay, I'm gonna be objectively technical about how I feel about Danhong PT. Okay, 4-star Danhong, perfect. He already got me into the game. I love it. Very iconic design, very simple, very sleek. And if you look at his character model, it has a lot of really nice polish to it. There's a lot of really thoughtful care and symbolism to the character design, right? And then, Imbiber de Lune, like his true form as the High Elder of the Luofu. And for a lot of people that get it twisted, Danhong is Danfeng. Like, Danfeng was the previous Imbiber de Lune. Bailu took that over, which is also tied to that lore. But Danfeng was forced to rebirth, but the rebirth process got messed up. They essentially prevented him from having his soul be completely cleansed, right? Because even with the Vidyadhara, even when the bodies of the Vidyadhara are reborn, their souls are also sent off. And a new soul is basically put into the body in the reincarnation process. But because Danfeng's was messed up and they forced him basically to have a botched rebirth so they could give him a clean slate, right? So Danfeng was basically forced to be reborn, was reborn into the shackling prison as a freshborn Vidyadhara, basically with amnesia, and that became Danhong. And Danhong was basically in denial of himself being Danfeng because of all the propaganda, of all of the abuse and torture he suffered in the shackling prison. Because if you're born and then all you hear throughout your meager existence is that you are a criminal, you need to pay for what you did, we hate you, etc., etc. Like, why would you ever want to be associated with that name, right? He has a very negative association with his previous identity. So he denounces it, but he doesn't let go of a lot of the things that Danfeng was. So that does show that he has some sort of attachment, and he cannot help but have those attachments to things that are from his previous life. Basically, like, he changed his name by one letter, chat. Like, even in Chinese and Japanese, like, he changed his name very slightly by one character. So, like, he still has attachments. The devs are telling you he still has attachments and is still the same god. Yeah, and of course, Danhong can also remember his memories as Danfeng. So, Danfeng and Imbiber de Lune, I love them. I think their designs are phenomenal, beautiful, very unique in terms of a take on, like, a draconic human entity. He's basically like a dragon Miko, and I love that about him. So yeah, I love Imbiber de Lune. That's also, honestly, like, my #1 favorite. And then when it comes to PT, while I love the tail is my favorite thing about Imbiber de Lune PT, right? The model itself is very lacking when it comes to the polish. And if you take a look at the model, are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening to what I'm saying? If you look at the model, he unfortunately is copy-pasted onto Finon's body. The only thing that's different is the head and slightly the face. The face has parameters changed and painted over. But I went and looked because I like to confirm things myself, because I saw this going around Twitter where, like, oh, all they did was copy-paste Danhong onto Finon. So I went into, like, when they gave us the character, I went into the game, I looked very closely, and it's funny because, like, he has the bracer on the wrong arm. And I thought, like, maybe it's just a design choice because they wanted to give him a claw arm on the right. But on the left, it's the same glove that Finon has, by the way. Like, they didn't even bother to re-render or give him a unique bracer that matches the one from his 1.0. They just painted over the bracer textures on Finon's glove in the exact area that it is. And then if you look at his tail, where is it coming out of? Like, clearly he has a big fat tail base, and it comes from the bottom of his spine, right? So technically it's supposed to come out of his body. So hence there needs to be skin there. But they didn't even bother to really render skin or a type of shirt. There's just a big black hole around his tail. And when he bends over in that one animation where he's touching the ground and making the plants grow, his tail clips into the side of that, like, you know how there's like the round area at the base of the tail where his belt is? It clips into the belt. And like you could say that's nitpicking, but I think because they always are really careful about character pieces clipping, this was a very surprising lack of quality assurance moment. And yeah, and like the face is essentially finance. All they did was just make his eyes a little more like pointier. They just made it a little more what's it called? Like sharper. They gave him his sharp Dan Heng eyes, but they didn't change the eye shape. They just painted over that too. They didn't give him his unique eye shape that he has in his 1.0, sorry, in his 4-star and his Imbiber Lune form. So yeah, it's really lazy. It's really upsetting because Dan Heng does bring a lot of revenue to Hoyoverse, or Star Rail I should say, and he's a really popular character. Dan Heng is really popular. The Imbiber de Lune, Dan Heng, won the most favorite male character ever in like Chinese Hoyo Lab or whatever. Like popularity contest they held, and Dan Heng blew them out of the water. Blew every other character out of the water by hundreds of thousands of votes. And he gets a lot of merch, as you guys know too. So it's really disappointing to see them not really give Dan Heng a lot of attention to detail when it came to the model. And then when it comes to the writing, it's kind of like, eh. I loved the homage to the High Cloud Quintet. Did I necessarily think we needed a Luofu plot in Amphorius? Not really. Maybe this was the only opportunity for them to really deep dive and do so, to bring that lore into the main story so people could understand it, because a lot of the High Cloud Quintet lore is tied to in-game texts and the relic sets, right? And also the animation on YouTube. But yeah, and I did not like the marketing for PT. And you know me, Kohi Beans know me more than anything. Like, I absolutely adore Dan Heng. He's my favorite thing ever. I have so much merch of him. I play the game because of him. Literally, my VTuber model is inspired by my love for Dan Heng and dragons. And so yeah, I did not care for the marketing. I didn't like the ASMR. And while his trailer was like really high quality and had a lot of flashy effects, there was no narrative. There was no significant narrative other than he's the protector of the Astral Express. He cares about his friends. And those are things we already knew about Dan Heng. So it just kind of felt like they took Dan Heng and kind of stripped him of a lot of the more nuanced and deeper character introspections that he has, a part of his character. And they're just like, yeah, he really likes his Astral Express family and friends. He really likes protecting the Astral Express. He likes saving people. He's a good person. And that's it. And it's even funnier when you go into his voice lines, because he's free. If you play Star Rail, and at the time, everyone got him for free during that patch. I think you can still get him for free, right? If you log in, I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's really funny to go into PT's voice lines, and he's like, wow, I sure do like Cypher. I wish I could have talked to her more. Aglaya's pretty cool. My day's pretty cool. I wished I talked to him more. Like, it's just like, I love this kid. I love this Chrysos heir. I wish I got to talk to them more. I love this Chrysos heir, but I didn't get to know them very well. It's so disappointing because, like, there was so much potential there as well, but they didn't utilize Dan Heng, like, at all. Dan Heng had no relevancy until we started running out of Chrysos heirs. Like, Dan Heng only started stepping up, like, towards the end of 3.3, and then, like, 3.4 a little bit, right? And then, of course, like, 3.6 was his patch to start doing things. But it kind of just felt a little too late. Like, I feel like I said, if there would be any sort of, like, 7-hour deep dive video that I would ever make in my lifetime, it would be, like, deconstructing everything in Amphorius and kind of picking it apart. Lovingly. Because I do think there are some good things that Amphorius did. But I do think that the quality assurance overall was very lacking. Because where is our money going? If Star Rail is making $1 billion on a Finon banner, where is all the money going? It's definitely not going back into the game. So yeah, it's a little disappointing. But at the end of the day, it is just a gacha game. Maybe it's not that serious. I wish it could be as good as it could be with all of that funding. But I guess they put their money into different avenues like merch and other new games. So, shrugs. They really went, okay, he's gonna be free anyway, let's just do the bare minimum. Exactly, and I feel like, you know how we got March Hunt back during 2.0s, during the War Dance event? I feel like 100%, I feel like Dan Hong PT was supposed to be a part of his 4-star character kit. I feel like they wanted to do that initially because like that character design feels like they just wanted to attach it to the 1.0 model and have us have a free preservation Amphorius unit that we could utilize from the start. Because like, why would you bother going through all this, but then having a lackluster model and then also just making it free? There was a lot of backlash for PT, by the way. Especially on the CN side, a lot of people were not happy with the changes and with the character design itself as well. People were very vocal. There's a lot of really hardcore Don Hun fans that definitely care about the portrayal of his character and how it feels kind of like Hoyo doesn't care too much about a lot of their older characters, unfortunately. Just look at, like, you know, just look at the Bellabog characters. Look at, like, Blade. Look at Don Hung sometimes. Like, it just feels like they really do lack a certain amount of care to our characters now that time has passed. And I think that's just the issue of live service having so many new characters in the roster ever increasing too. But I don't know. I don't know how to circumvent it. Man, we haven't released a preservation character in a while. Exactly. And then they're like, should we just... we were gonna just have this be a nice little free thing to attach to Dan Hung's 4-star character that you could swap to, but like, what if we made it limited? What if we just make all of our new characters 5-star limited characters and never make 4-star characters ever again? So we make sure people pull on the gacha. Make more money, more, more. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Okay. It gets a little exhausting when you think about it like that. They're 100% going to stop caring about the rest of the Chrysos heirs. Well, I mean, they already have. They're already moving past it. Like, okay, we're done with Amphorius. Time to move on. Immediately. It's only been, basically, one patch. It's been a couple weeks since the last patch already. We're done. All done! No more! All done. I've seen Honkai Impact 3rd players say that they cannot imagine another English voice for Welt. That's high praise. I did hear about the unfortunate news about English Welt voice. I think we should wait and see what information comes out. I like to not jump the gun because so many things constantly happen on the voice acting side, especially like this past year, holy cow. So I would rather wait to see what happens and what statements come out. I think it's usually with things like this, when it comes to like having only one side of what's occurred, and not having the full scope, it's definitely like a developing type story, right? So we should just wait and be patient, not jump any guns, and just see what happens. Yeah, we need more info. It's a game theory. But yeah, oh my gosh. Yapping for 3.5 hours. I was like, I should only be streaming 2-3 hours to get used to it, but I'm already having so much fun. Sorry, I'm late. Congrats. Hello, Spider Phantom. Welcome, Kohi. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to get your daily cups of coffee. You can redeem your daily cup of coffee every time I go live. If you redeem your daily cup of coffee, it'll start keeping track of how many streams you've been to. And it's funny, you know, this is my second stream ever, but all these Kohi beans, some of them have a lot. Some of these Kohi beans, I don't know how they got like 50 cups of coffee already. That's so close, I can smell you. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, come closer. You wanna smell Kohi? You wanna smell me? Go on. Go on. Come on. Go on, you said you wanted to. What do you mean? What did you mean by this? What did you mean by this and you're not committing to the bit? You're not committing to the bit! There you go. Sniffer. I'm not, no. If there's anything, I do not like being smelly. I like smelling nice. I like nice smelling things. I like soft smelling things. What smells like yummy coffee. I love the smell of cafes. What the? What the about what? What do you mean doubt? There's no doubt. I'm not like other VTubers. I'm not stinky. I'm not dumb. I'm actually an intellectual, and I smell really, really good. Oh, there's a star. Jump for it. Jump it. Jump it. I'll remove the walls. Let's take down the walls. Okay. I think as we wrap up the stream, what was I gonna say? Okay, so tomorrow, again, I will return again, same time, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST, same time again tomorrow. Oh, we never got to see the alt standee art. That's because chat was not cooperating. So maybe tomorrow we'll see the alternate Kohi standee art when chat can get it together. You know what? Let's try one more time. Okay, you know what? I will be benevolent. I will be nice. So chat, press 1 to see the full standee art, or press 2 if you want the alternate art. So you gotta coordinate. You gotta coordinate together. 1 for the art you see up there, but the full version, or 2 to see the alternate version. Go on, coordinate. You cannot press 3 for both. You can only pick one or the other. Listen! Democracy has choices, and you can choose from those choices. No! That's a lot of 2s. Okay, everyone wants to see 2, I think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's more 2s. That's more 2s. I see. There's more 2s. There's more 2s for sure. Okay, you're gonna get to see the alternate art. Oops, let me put this away. You're gonna get to see the alternate art for the Kohi standee made by Mr. Neeks. Mr. Neeks was super, super kind to take the time to work with me. And like I said, not only is it an acrylic standee you can have on your desk, so Kohi can always keep you company, but now Kohi will also be a standee at bigger conventions starting next year. Not IkiCon because I didn't have time. Like I said, only a month is not enough time to get a full-size standee ready and prepared to the quality assurance that I would want it to be, so we'll wait until next year. But yeah, Kohi stand. Kohi stand. Let me get the new design. I have so many files. Okay. Are you ready? Whoopah! Oh, it's super big. It's super big. Let me make it smaller. Oh, I grabbed the wrong thing. My bad. Let me lock that. Remove this. Put that there. Lock that. Alright. Make this smaller. Mr. Neeks. I can have afternoon coffee with coffee. It's true. I can keep you company when you work. I can keep you company when we have coffee and dinner together. But yeah, look how cute. Okay, we'll go through it a little bit at a time. So there's me and my face. Kawaii. Look at it. I love how cozy it is. I feel like Mr. Neeks is just really good with anatomy and just like makes the most natural looking poses possible. And it's really, really cute. It's so cozy. I love it. I want all of my Kohi heart to be drawn by Neeks. EP. Yeah, I'm EP. I'm waking up and starting stream. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at my leggy. I put the wrong one. There it is. Wow. Wow. Kohi looks bigger. I think it's also Mr. Neeks' style, but like, there's a lot of leg there. Remember, there's no pond. There's no pants. But look how cute. Wow. Wow. Ooh. So nice. So nice. So nice. Yeah, I'm sitting in my desk chair. And this is the alternate version, right? Because the normal version is just me sitting at the desk chair. So this is the alternate version. Oh, no. There it is, my trash. Oh, no, you came over and I didn't even clean up yet. Oh, Kohi, you live like this? I'm sorry. I didn't know you were coming over.
Kohi!
Welcome. Thank you for the follow arrows. But okay, here's the little, do you want to see the little Easter egg that Mr. Neek snuck in for the standee? No, there's no floor Doritos. I cleaned off the crumbs. But let's take a closer look. Zoom enhance. Zoom enhance. But there's coffee cups. There's my cans of coffee. My cans of Kohi coffee. So cute. And of course my trash bags. Listen, at least the trash is packed up, okay? At least the trash is locked away. But... oh, my noodles. My noodles. But look who's inside my noodles. Who remembers old Kohi lore? Who remembers the bastard bug that has been the bane of my existence? Do you see it? Do you see him? The freaking centipede! The centipede that I almost drank in my water cup when I used to sleep on the floor. The centipede that tormented me and Ryuki when she came over to my nest, and it ran under my desk. And then it ran under the fridge too. He was living rent-free in my nest for the longest time. I got him though. But yeah, there's the little centipede guy. But this is the alternate standee art. Again, thank you, Mr. Neeks, for doing such an amazing job for making Kohi look so good. Yeah, it's the centipede of doom and despair. It's so true. Every time the centipede spawns, you lose more and more sanity. You get increased mental darkness. But yeah, there's the Kohi standee. You guys like it? Do you guys like it? So cute. I adore it. This is one of my favorite pieces of art ever. I mean, I have a lot of art actually scheduled on Twitter right now. I've got at least one new art a week all the way through February. So we have lots of new Kohi art being queued up that I commissioned and also got as gifts as well. And we'll have that. We'll have that on Twitter for you guys. I'll also cross-post it to Discord. So if you're not in my Discord, !Discord. And the Kohi Bean Shop Discord is a place where the Kohi Beans talk about gacha. They share their pulls. Sometimes we talk about new anime releases. But Kohi Bean Shop Discord, #1, is the place where you'll get a ping when I go live. And then you'll get updates on convention appearances and projects that I release. So for example, let's say I work on a new concept design for Sayu. I will announce that. So, not for free. At least buy a standee if you're gonna do that, Kirby. Kirby, if you're gonna do that, at least buy the standee. Yeah, and I release frequent project updates too. So all of the pings that you'll get are stuff pertaining to art and freelance work that I do, and convention appearances, and of course stream. And then sometimes we like to plan watch-alongs in our Discord, but there's a watch-along role now. So you can only, if you want to have a watch-along role, just at me or one of the mods and we can do that for you. But thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with Kohi tonight. It was really, really nice to be able to finally relax outside of the debut nervous wreck that I was. So tomorrow we return again. What time? What time are we returning tomorrow? Who remembers? Stop it, Kirby! Kirby, why are you eating my hair? I mean, it probably does taste really good. I use coconut shampoo. Coconut coffee, yummy. Yeah, not 8 a.m. Not 8 a.m. Stop lying. Memes? Freaking memes, bro. Memes, where are you? I'm getting mad. Memes are pissing me off. Memes? Hold on. Stay here. Come here. Nope, that's not. There it is. Alright, come here, memes. Pin of shame. Pin of shame. Where you can't even speak. You are silenced. Not even God can hear you scream now. But alright, don't time out memes. Don't time out memes. I need to see the messages. We need the proof. Kite, you're deleting the proof of memes crime record when you time them out. We need to save the timeout for the big crimes. But yes, 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. CST. So 5. If you're in the West Coast, 5 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, 8 p.m. If you're in the middle, 7 p.m. If you're in other areas, it's probably late night for you. Which I appreciate you coming to visit and hanging out with me anyway. I don't have the Monday schedule yet, memes. I told you that if I were to do Monday streams, they would be morning streams. But we're not there yet. Calm down. We still gotta get through the debut week streams. Leave him alone! Leave me alone! But yes, thank you guys so much for coming to hanging out with me on day 2, getting used to streaming again. Tomorrow we'll return. I'm gonna get the throwing. I'm gonna try and get the TITS working, the TIS working. I'm going to contact Mr. Mew and see if we can get the little surprise for my model working. And yeah, more yaps to be had tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do some more yaps. And we'll continue to talk about the upcoming projects. Again, the cover will release on the 22nd, and then the concert is on the 23rd. So tomorrow is one more day to get to hang out, relax, get to know each other again. And then we're gonna prepare for the cover and talk about the cover and all of the things that went into it. And then we're gonna talk about the concert and all the things that go into it. And maybe we'll talk about the holidays too coming up. And then yeah, I will be gone on the 24th because I'm hanging out with Papa Kohi. So I might stream on Christmas Day. We'll see though. I might also just take the day off to have some time to myself. But then I'll probably be back on December 26th. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. Or I'll let you know on stream for sure. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This has been Kohi VT at twitch.tv. If you missed my debut, by the way, let me go get the link really quick. If you missed my debut, I stayed up all night editing for like 3 to 4 hours the 15-minute hypercut. Whoa, stop. Shh, shh. Quiet. Silence, Kohi. But I did the 15-minute hypercut of my debut. And there it is on YouTube right now. If you haven't followed Kohi on YouTube, I'm going to be doing edited videos, animations, and more fan dubs. So yes, Uma Musume fan dubs will continue. Don't worry, I just haven't had any time. But all of the content will be on there on YouTube. Lots of really fun projects and everything will be there. I might do a test stream on YouTube for the concert day. I'll let you guys know how I'm feeling because I think it would be nicer for all of us to try out YouTube stream for a day. And then we could try to raid into the concert. Because I know the concert will be streamed on YouTube. I have to double check to see if it's on Twitch. Because if it's on Twitch, maybe we'll just stream into the Twitch version. But I would like to try and raid into the concert if possible. So I'll figure that out for you guys for sure. So I'll let you know. Will we Xmas stream party? I don't have anything really planned this year because I was planning debut, right? So I don't have the Christmas setup anymore. The Christmas setup from previous is gone. But like I said, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know how I feel. But there's lots of fun things to be had. If anything, maybe we'll do something in the Discord then. If you're that lonely. If you miss Kohi that much. So, I'll see you guys very soon. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST. 5 p.m. PST. 7 p.m. CST. Basically, evening. Yeah, I'm just excited to see you. I'm excited to see you guys too. I miss the Kohi Beans. I miss my friends' communities. It's so good to be back. Again, lots of fun things continue. Lots of fun gifts. Lots of fun stream activities to be had. So I hope you guys also enjoy them too. So yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Just wait for me. Matate. Matate kudasai. Alright, let's release this. Alright, one last big hurrah. Alright, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. But no matter what time it is, make sure you always stay caffeinated. Otsukohi, oyasukohi, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, goodbye. See you, bye-bye. Goodbye. Hold on. If you're still here, okay, this is like an after credits bonus. after credits bonus, I just saw Kohi Beats. I just saw Postalet, my VTuber sibling Postalet. She's live, so we're gonna raid. We're gonna raid into Postalet. Okay. Let's come up with a raid message. Kohi raid. Gay caffeinated. All right. And then if you can, I want the hoorays. If you can copy the hoorays, use the hoorays. If you have another emote, put an emote there. But yeah, Kohi raid, get caffeinated. Copy paste that, please. We're actually gonna raid into Postalet. Thank you. Sorry for the last minute. I just saw that she was live and like, oh, Postalet. I love her. I love Postalet. Postalet is one of the biggest supporters of Kohi B Shop. She's also a semi-employee of Kohi B Shop because she helped us booth at AX. So give Postalet all of your love. She's playing Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. So give her lots of love. Give her all the kisses and caffeination that she needs. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.